Yeah. What's up? It's the boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today, USA Boxing. We are back. Need to make sure everybody can hear me. I don't like this camera angle today. We're gonna rock with this one. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Peace to everybody. It is what it is, man. Another day, Sunday. You know, we just sent back shangling and chilling. We sent back shangling and chilling today. And I ain't got my Visalines in. Damn, it is what it is. Salute to everybody, man. Happy Sunday. We're just going to do a little something, man. Do a recap of the fights last night. You know, a lot of people talking about, I did see the All Access with Crawford and Spence. I think, part 2. So I did see the All Access of that. We'll talk about that probably another day or whatever. But it is what it is. 13 more days. I think 2 more weeks. That Spence Crawford fight is going down like the Titanic. It is what it is. And, as I said before, all the talk, all of this, all of that, the negotiations, somebody should have did this. Why he ain't do that? He could have been came and do all this here. Look, blah, this, quasi, do why I did it. That shit don't mean a motherfucking thing.
True.
Them 2 niggas finna fight July 29th. Period. All the shit that niggas been arguing and debating about online, that shit finna be deaded July 29th. It's gonna be a funeral. There's going to be a funeral, right? And my prediction is going to be a whole bunch of aerosexuals some of them going to fold their channels up and leave. Again, I don't care nothing about the aerosexual males or females. I give a fuck about neither one of them. The black ones, the white ones, the Hispanic ones. Don't make me no never mind. Fuck every last one of them. And kiss my ass twice. Know me, I don't give a fuck about being friends with these fuck boys and the bitches online. Y'all know me. But anyways, Frank Martin and Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia Baumgartner did her thing. She did her thing last. Shout out to my main man, Swat Jones. Swat Jones, what's going on, baby boy? Shout out Alicia Baumgartner. She did her thing last night. She looked real good, real sharp. That sister right there is very talented, very quick. She has damn good timing. Probably one of the best fighters I've seen with timing in the women's boxing. Her timing is impeccable. Footwork is good. Trap counter game, good. Sets her shots up very well. Feint, good. She has very, very quick reflexes, twitch muscles. She's very focused and determined when she's in the ring. You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that I see in Alicia Baumgartner from a skill set standpoint. Yes, we know she's fine. She's pretty. Probably got some good, whatever, men crazy about her. But outside of that, from a skill set standpoint, from a boxing standpoint, that girl is the goods.
True.
From a boxing standpoint, that girl is the goods. She is. You get what I'm saying? So like if you're a man and you don't like, women's boxing, watching Alicia Baumgartner will make you want to watch it. As a matter of fact, why my camera is so why is it so damn, I need to bring it down some. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I need to bring my camera down some. Hold on for a minute, guys. Hold on for a minute. Bring my camera down. Let's see. I'm trying to move this out. Move the microphone. This camera's too far up. I need to bring it down some. You know what I mean? My camera needs to be brought down. I don't know what it's going to look like, but let me go ahead and turn the camera back on. I think it's right. Hold on. Let me see what's up, guys. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's better. It's better now. That's kind of like where I wanted it. Anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. So, Frank Martin, right? Oh, we gonna keep it all the way live. We're gonna keep it all the way live today. Because a lot of these guys, they like to call other people hype jobs when they struggle with other competition that they don't know about, right? When I say that, I mean some of these guys who are pro PBC, right? They're pro promotional networks, promotional companies, and cable networks, right? I mean, a lot of these guys who are pro this and pro that, they don't even pay for fights and they're broke, don't have any money. And that's probably why they're so bitter. If you're broke, there's nothing wrong with being broke. Just don't stay broke. Everybody's been broke at one point in time, but if you're broke, just make sure you don't stay broke. But I say all that to say this. You know, you guys know who I'm talking about. The niggas who be doing too much online. Just be doing too much. You get what I'm saying? What I notice is when it's a fighter like a Crawford or the Shakur or just a non-PBC fighter, if it's a non-PBC fighter, I can't even use Crawford as an example because Crawford stopped knocking motherfuckers out. But if it's a non-PBC fighter and they see that non-PBC fighter struggle with someone that they was a 12-1 favorite to beat, they'll say, oh, he was a hype job. He was this, he was that. That's what they would say, right? That's what they would say. Y'all know I ain't lying. True, true, true. But when it's a PBC guy and it goes against the narrative that's being pushed, then we have to flip the other side of the coin. You get what I'm saying? Now, as it relates to Frank Martin, I like Frank Martin. He's a good prospect. Frank Martin is a good prospect. I look at all these jitterbugs in my eyes as prospects because ain't none of them did shit really much of yet. Shakur's done his thing. So Shakur, I don't look at him as a prospect. I mean, Shakur is a multi-division world champion, former unified champion as well. So yeah, I don't even look at Shakur as that, you know, because his accolades speak for itself. But I'm saying some of these other guys, again, I didn't see any of the fights yesterday. Well, there's only 2 fights I saw yesterday. That was Alicia Baumgartner, and I caught the rest. I caught some of the Frank Martin and what's the guy name? Artem. What the word those guys like to use? Eurobomb? Not to disrespect any fighters from Europe. I don't look at you guys as Eurobums, but I'm very sarcastic. I like to throw that shit out there. True, true, true. I like to throw that shit out there, right? When I looked at the odds, Frank Martin was a 12-1 favorite to beat this guy. I showed you guys who he was fighting. The guy was from Armenia. I thought he was from Germany. He grew up in Germany, but he's from Armenia. I showed you guys the picture. Everybody bust out laughing. No one thought that this guy was gonna give Frank Martin, Errol Spence's fighter, Derrick James, a trained fighter, was gonna catch hell with the Eurobomb. True, true, true. Yeah. If it's a non-PBC fighter, it'll be a Eurobomb, right? We can't sit back and change it now. Let's keep that same energy. Especially if Frank Martin is what they say he is. The propaganda that I hear from the Pro PBC guys, Frank Martin is the next thing to Jesus. Frank Martin, the one boy, he gonna do this, he gonna do that. And everybody that ain't, I'm trying to tell you, boy, this what it is. So when you hype these fighters up to me, I'm looking at them to do those things that you said they are. True, true, true. And when I don't see that, that's where the problem is at, right? You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the networks, the promotional companies or whatever. I understand that styles make fights. And I understand that just because you haven't heard of this fighter before doesn't mean he's a bum. But in the eyes of the laptop revolutionaries, anything that's non-black, that's not with the PBC is a bum. True, true, true. According to their narratives, right? So I like to throw that shit back out there at them ignorant ass fools. So these guys are not boxing fans. They are some dumb niggas that come from the unconscious community that tries to, play the race card all the time. And they tear their own kind down, which really makes them the biggest Sambos on the planet. But that's neither here nor there. Now, unbelievably close call. Frank Martin escapes 12-1 underdog. Artem Harutyunyan. Artem Harutyunyan. I can't even pronounce the man's name. What's the name? Artem Harutyunyan. That's his name. He fought a dude that name rhymed with onion. Harutyunyan, right? Frank Martin did good that 12th round. That 12th round, he did get the knockdown that he deserved, that he needed, and it was a close fight. When they showed the scorecards, they said that it was Frank won a unanimous decision, but it was a close UD. That's what they say, right? Question I have is this: is De Los Santos next? Cause I hear a lot of guys hyping up Edwin De Los Santos. I know he's from La República Dominicana. Ya tú sabes eso. Yo sé que lo tiene familia aquí, de los Estados Unidos. You know what I mean? Yo lo que eso. ¿Me entiende? Pero, a mí, yo no sé nada de él, right? You say that he is a killer, Edwin De Los Santos. That's what these guys say. I'm the type of guy, I have to see these guys get in there and fight each other in order for me to come to a conclusion. ¿Me entiende? Right? In order for me to come to that conclusion, because I'm not, see, I'm old school. I'm not so quick to throw, a prospect, build them up too fast. I build them up based on what I see, based on who they fought. Right? You get what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. But Edwin De Los Santos, a lot of people say that Edwin De Los Santos is the guy. They say Shakur Stevenson is ducking this guy. Okay, well, since Shakur Stevenson, since the Pro PBC guys say that Shakur is ducking Edwin De Los Santos, surely we know that Derrick James' fighter, Errol Smith's fighter, Frank Martin, surely he would be the first one to jump in there and get this guy, right? They're on the same side of the street, too. Frank Martin struggled to secure a close unanimous decision victory over an unknown Armenian fighter by the name of Artem Harutyunyan. Yes, his name rhymes with the onion. This was supposed to be an easy cherry pick for Frank. However, and hold on. You say, Coach, what you mean supposed to be a cherry pick? How do you know that? How do I know that? Well, you know, when I looked at the odds, Frank was a whopping 12-1 favorite to beat this guy. In some of the betting sites, 12-1 favorite. You don't struggle with 12-1 favorites. Unless the matchmakers who match you up made a mistake and the odds makers made a mistake. These guys who do this for a living. Being a 12-1 underdog, Artem was letting his hands go and landing at will early and often. Frank Martin had to dig deep and get a knockdown in the 12th to secure a close unanimous decision victory. The knockdown is what made the difference in the fight for Frank as it relates to winning the fight. Some fans on Twitter are saying that this is proof that Frank Martin is just another PBC hype job. True. You know, that's a word that a lot of these guys on YouTube use a lot. When it's a fighter that's not PBC, they're a hype job. If it's a fighter that's PBC, he's the best fighter in the history of boxing. What does that have to do with boxing? Nothing. Pro PBC fans are saying that Artem is a formidable opponent. The funny thing is, when it's a non-PBC fighter, as I said before, who struggles with no-name fighters, the Pro PBC guys say that said fighter is a hype job. When a PBC fighter struggles with a no-name fighter, that's a massive underdog, that same group will turn around and say that underdog was a killer. You can't make this shit up. True. Just thought that I would show the hypocrisy in some of these so-called boxing fans who are really fans of promotional companies and networks. Now the question is this. Should Al Haymon match Frank Martin up with another up-and-coming PBC prospect by the name of Edwin De Los Santos? Some fans say that De Los Santos is the truth. And since Frank Martin and De Los Santos are on the same side of the street, this fight should fairly be easily made. How do you guys feel about Frank Martin's performance last night? Do you feel that he is all that is hyped up to be from the PBC and their fans? Or do you feel that Frank Martin is just another PBC hype job that's waiting to get exposed by the right opponent? Leave your comments below. Hate, like, share, and subscribe. Let's give everybody a round of applause. And my girl, Alicia Baumgartner looked real good last night, too. She looked real good last night, man. Like, I'm not going to lie, man. Alicia Baumgartner has quickly become one of my favorite boxers to watch, whether it's men or women. I love that girl. Light on her feet. You know, she set them traps so good. Damn, boy, Alicia, I like, you know, I love Alicia's boxing style. You get what I'm saying? I know a lot of people like Alicia because she's physically attractive. That is true. But I'm talking about just her boxing style. That girl can fight, man. She good. She good. You get what I'm saying? And she came out of nowhere too. You know, really, to be honest with you, you know what I mean. So that Terry Harper fight was the one that put on the map. Now you know today is Sunday. Today is Sunday. We might have a little chat service today. We might just have a little chat service today. Why? We might have a little church service to say today. Let the deacon tell the choir to, you know, to warm up the organ a little bit. You get what I'm saying? But even though today's Sunday, before we get into the show, and I do know that my boss Al Heyman is at church right now with his mother. I know that Al Heyman is at church. He go to church every Sundays. I know this for a fact. You know what I mean? But before we get into the show, even though today is Sunday, before I give thanks to the Lord, I do know that Sundays is the day of the Lord, but the Lord don't come before Al Heyman, according to these Pro PBC guys. So I got to get on code and talk like the Pro PBC guys. You know, listen. If you got a good wife at home, she comes second. If you got some good children at home, children, kids, they come second. Boy, if you're a Muslim, that's my cousin say Muslim, not Muslim. If you're a Muslim and you got a prayer rug and a kufi and a Quran and you believe in Allah, guess what? Allah got to come second. If you believe in Prophet Muhammad, alhamdulillah, may blessings and peace be upon him. Guess what? Prophet Muhammad and Allah got to come second and third. If you are a Christian and you believe in Jesus, if you're a Buddhist, you practice Buddhism, you believe in Buddha. If you're a Jehovah Witness and you believe in Jehovah and all them got to step aside for the Almighty. All praise is due to the greatest human being that on the planet Earth, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
but a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
And you know what? I do, and I will say this. Today is Sunday. I remember when I was young, I used to go to church, right? We used to take this on Sunday being a holiday for real. And I used to curse like a motherfucker when I was a little kid. Like I still curse like a motherfucker to this day. You know what I mean? To this day, I still curse like a motherfucker.
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
For real though.
To this day.
Really though.
True.
My favorite words is motherfucker. Man, nigga, fuck that. Fuck this, fuck that. That motherfucker ain't gonna do shit. Like that's the favorite word in the South. We gonna say fuck you, motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I like to say the N-word a lot, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I don't care about them niggas, man. That old garbage ass nigga dog. Like that's just me. You get what I'm saying? I've been trying to work on it, but I ain't there yet. So since I ain't there yet, I'm gonna say as many niggas as I can, many niggas, motherfuckers, and all that shit to get it out my system. So when I do get saved and turn my life over to the Lord in the mosque or Muhammad or Allah or whoever, whenever I decide to do that, that's when I give it all up. But until then, fuck these niggas.
True.
Riley, get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Well, we're gonna have a little church service today. I'm thinking about pulling out my Bible. I'm trying to figure out, didn't I have a white Bible? Gotta find a white Bible. Because I know I had a white Bible and a black Bible. I don't know what a black Bible is. I see my white Quran, though. I have a white Quran. Can I get that right there today? I don't know. I need the Bible. Because we're going to have church service today. Today we having church. I talked to the deacon. The deacon says it's time. Reverend Abenaki is him. And not here, him. And that's what it's going to be. Let's talk about Frank Martin, though. So Frank Martin is supposed to be the next guy up. He's supposed to be, I don't know, I guess that's the guy that they was hyping up saying that, yeah, man, you know, we want to see Tank in there with him. You know what I mean? A slick black fighter. You know, I have a feeling that if Frank Martin get in the ring with Tank and he get knocked out, they're going to say that he wasn't slick enough.
True.
He wasn't slick enough. You know what I mean? So he's a slick black fighter. I'm just trying to, just trying to see. Hold on. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. I think my high definition on too high. Let's do it like that. Take that off. I'm just trying to see what should be the next move for him, right? What do you guys feel about it? Do you feel that Frank Martin is a hype job? Or do you feel he's the real deal Holyfield? I want your honest opinion. How do you guys feel about him? Shout out to Thunder D. He said that Ghost was a ghost last night, except for the 6th round. He said, I'm watching the replay right now. Okay, you watching the replay right now, Justin? All right, cool. Marquis said, you smoke yet, Coach? Yeah, I smoke. I only smoked 1 joint. I needed 2 today, though. I was trying to get 2 in, but I was only able to get 1 in. Some days I need, I try to burn 2 back to back in order to get, in order to get right. You get what I'm saying? Well, in order to get right. You get what I'm saying? So what to say, Nelly Content, you said hype job 100. Okay, hype job, okay. He said Andy Cruz came in as the Cookie Monster. I didn't even see that fight. I didn't see the Andy Cruz fight. What did Andy Cruz look like? What did Andy Cruz look like? They be hyping all these jitterbugs up. Andy Cruz, Edwin De Los Santos. Like, y'all, listen, niggas flip-flop so much, dog. Y'all be hyping these jitterbugs up too fast, dog. They have a couple of good fights. Y'all gonna talk them like they Goku. Nigga, that's Goku, nigga, from Dragon Ball. He went God. He went God-like. Goku, he don't even turn Super Saiyan no more. He's a god. He went to the shadow realm of the gods now. Bro, he can see punches moving 1,000 miles per hour coming from a mile away. Like, damn, dude, you do know he fought Poke Chop Willie. The nigga fought Poke Chop Willie. You know what I mean? You do know he fought Hog Head Cheese. You do know in boxing who you fight matters. You do know that, right? So that's all I'm saying. Anyways, I ain't got nothing bad to say about none of these jitterbugs myself. But, I'm on Twitter. Of course, I do go on Twitter. And on Twitter, boy, they saying right now that De Los Santos, they saying, boy, De Los Santos will knock him out. That's what they say. See, I knew I knew somebody would say this. He said with 70% KO ratio, Olympian, Kavaliauskas made Bud stumble, but it's finished. But it's finished him. Next round, no credit. When Martin goes 12 with 50% KO ratio, guy, only press. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, you talking about the double standards. See, this is what I say. This is what I say. When you brought up Kavaliauskas, the dude that got knocked out in the 6th round. Got knocked out in the 6th round. And he don't stop every motherfucker he been in the ring with in welterweight business. So he got knocked out in the 6th round. They sat back and made, oh man, he fought Abasnesian and this and that or whatever. No, we talking about Avenese. We talking about Kavaliauskas. No, Kavaliauskas got knocked out in the 8th round, I think. 8th round, he got stopped. 8th or 9th round, he got stopped. Right? But that comes from the We Hate Bud Crawford channels. And that's fine. They have a right to do that. But Kavaliauskas was no 12-1 underdog neither. Frank Martin fought a 12-1 underdog. Me personally, I expected a lot based on what I was hearing. That's all I'm saying. Based on what you guys say, I was expecting more. I didn't get the performance. The performance didn't match up with what I was hearing from the Pro PBC guys. You get what I'm saying? From the Pro PBC guys. So that's all I'm saying. Frank Martin is this guy, as a matter of fact, I want to see him in there with De Los Santos. I want to see Frank Martin there with De Los Santos. Since a lot of these guys, you think highly of De Los Santos and you think highly of Frank Martin. There's only right that both of these guys get in the ring and mix it up. And let's see who's who.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Harvey, what to say, family? Said we all expected a knockout, coach. Bro, let me tell you something. The man, and the crazy part about it, it's not the fact. There's some people online saying that they believe that Frank Martin really kind of lost that fight, right? But that's neither here nor there. But when you hype these guys up, They got to live up to those expectations that you hype them up to. He said, did you score the fight? No, I didn't score the fight at all. You know what I mean? I caught the fight like for round 3 on up because I missed like the first 2 rounds. So I caught the fight from round 3 on up. I didn't score it. To be honest with you, I really wasn't interested in it, to be fair. I really wasn't interested in it. I was checking out that Alicia Baumgartner fight. I like watching Alicia. That was a good fight right there. That was a good fight right there. You know, but after that fight, yeah, you know, I mean, like I was writing my script. I told you guys I got a movie I'm writing, so I'll be finished with that by the end of the month. I was writing my movie script, to be honest with you. You know, I'll write my script, to be honest with you. And I was like, oh man, that's another fight on it. I'll check it out and stuff like that. And you know, I think from what I saw, I think Frank Martin was, I think he had a lot of pressure on him. I think that he didn't realize how good this guy was. It's either what the guy's name was, Artem, Harutyunyan. He fought a dude named Onion. We're just gonna say Onion. That's kind of Harutyunyan is just too hard for me to pronounce. He fought Onion. I think what it was, I think because he was a 12-1 favorite to beat the guy, he fought Onion. You know, even though Onion was a bronze medalist in the Olympics, I think. Well, they call him Harut. Okay, they call him Harut. Okay, Harut. Okay. All right, well, Harut. He fought Harut. How to pronounce his last name? Yunyan? Just call him Artie. Okay, well. Yeah. Anyways, he fought a dude named Onion last night. You know what I mean? And you know, I ain't never heard of the dude, to be honest with you. I ain't never heard of Onion, to be honest with you. So I'm like, man, you know, we were laughing about it on Friday. Man, they don't found a tomato can, but they pick it from the finest of the cherries over there, boy. Remember I showed y'all the picture of them? On Friday. Everybody was laughing. Everybody was key. We like, man, this old cherry. This old cherry right here. My thing is, and this what happens when you have this shit crazy. This shit is hilarious to me, to be honest with you. It's really hilarious to me. Let me get my other joint out because I'm gonna need it. Get my second joint out. I'm gonna need it. Shit, fuck it. Might as well today, Sunday. I'm gonna smoke one. We're gonna have chat Sundays. We're gonna have a little fun with this one today. That's what it's gonna be. Anybody in the church? Anybody in the church? I know pretty much. If you black, I'm pretty sure you know you came up in the church before. You know, if you're a certain age, I don't know if these kids that's coming up now came up in church. I know, but I'm saying the kids my age, right? It is what it is. You was over there. Shout out to Bruce guy. Bruce, what did say, fam? Bruce say, what did say, Bruce? Bruce say hometown scoring. What do you mean hometown scoring? What are you trying to say, Bruce? What are you trying to say, Bruce? Hometown scoring, huh? Did you feel like that Onion did enough to win the fight? Anybody in the chat feel that Onion, what's the name? Yunyan, Runyon, Artie, Murat, whatever his name is. Do you feel that Onion did enough? Onion, Murat, Artie, whatever his name is. Do you feel he did enough to win the fight? I am your leader said Martin only won 4 rounds. Okay. All right. I am your leader said yes. He feel like that Onion did enough to win the fight. Who else said it? Weedy said Frank lost. Reese Mack said that knockdown won it for Martin. I am your leader said Martin got 0 ring got killed. Bruce Guy said I had it a draw. Bruce said he had it a draw. Jamie said he missed it. Yeah, I missed the first 2 rounds of it. Thuggin' D said I think it could have been a draw or a split decision. Shout out to Rick Timms in the building. Boxing Fanatics, what you say, fam? Boxing Fanatics say, he said it's a wrap. He said it's about to be a wrap for Derrick James camp. Spence 29th, Charlo 30th, and Frank soon. Well, no, he got Anthony Joshua. You forgot all about Anthony Joshua. Hey, bro, check this out. I don't mean to switch a little bit, but let's switch to Anthony Joshua a little bit. Bro, what in the hell happened to Anthony Joshua? This guy was one of my favorite heavyweights in boxing. That's no secret about that. One of my favorite heavyweights. But he fought a dude, but Anthony Joshua, bro, like the way he talk now, bro, I saw the press conference with him and Dillian White. When they be asking them questions, you know, some dudes just need to just shut the fuck up. Anthony Joshua, listen, man, listen, and I like Joshua. But I just got to call it like it is. Anthony Joshua just seems like an old bitch these days. True. This gonna make the pro Anthony Joshua fans mad. And I like Joshua, I'm still a fan of him, but he just sounds like an old bitch these days, man. Soft as hell. I mean, 6'6", 250, chisel, look like Zeus, but got the heart of, oh my God, what happened to Joshua, bro? Two-time unified heavyweight champion, what happened to him, bro? Well, you know, I don't know, you know, I mean, I might lose. I mean, it's a possibility, you know, with the way I look at it, you know, yeah, see, yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, it's like, bro, it's like, what the fuck, where's this killer instinct? Anyway, I don't even want to talk about Anthony Joshua right now. That's another show for another day. True. At least Wilder still talking shit. Wilder like, man. Wilder, hey, at least Wilder still talking trash.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
You know, Wilder, even if hey, what to say, AC say no confidence. Yes, the Wizard of Oz, what is the Cowardly Lion? The Cowardly Lion? The Wizard of Oz, somebody got to go to the Wizard of Oz. Somebody got to go see the wizard, man. Anyways, let's get back on Frank Martin, and we're going to talk about Alicia Baumgartner. Set up the right seater. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, W, boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said crazy. This is the world-class coaching of Derrick James on display, yet schooled. How do you think Artem would do versus Stevenson, who trained with Bud levels? I don't know. I mean, I think Shakur probably would beat the brakes off of him myself. I think he would beat the brakes off of him because Shakur has very, very good timing. Very good timing. You know, parries very well, slip counters very well. Ring eye, you know, hand-eye coordination, ring IQ is very, very high. Very, very high. But again, I'm not here to throw anybody under the bus. I just like to expose these guys of their hypocrisies and double standards when it comes to certain fighters who are not signed to the PBC. See, I'm not going to never let these guys forget the error of their ways. Some people say, Coach, is petty of you. Yes, I'm very petty. I'm the pettiest motherfucker I know. I don't let shit go. I don't. They say today Sunday, Coach, you shouldn't be cursing. I know. I curse every goddamn day. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, shout out to Damian Bennett. What's going on, everybody? He said everybody act like this guy was a bum. He said he already beat Michelle Rivera. So he's quality opponent. But see, but this is the thing, Damian. This is the thing, brother. This is the thing now. What you're doing is you're speaking from a position of you're being fair and balanced, sir. That's what the position that you're coming from, a fair and balanced. You're saying, nah, this guy did beat Michelle Rivera. This guy right here is a really, really, you're talking about Frank Martin, right? But no, we're not talking about Frank Martin. We're talking about, hold on. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Before I say anything, let me do this. Hold on. Let's do this. This guy just pulled up, what the name, Artem? Pulled Artem up. Artem is a gold medal. You know, he's a bronze medalist. The guy who Frank Martin fought last night was a massive underdog. If any other fighter that wasn't associated with the PBC as a record label staff and as a crew, let's say Shakur Stevenson fought Artem and he went 12 rounds with him and struggled with him and needed a knockdown in order to secure the victory. You can imagine what we will be hearing right now on these YouTube and social media streets. Again, I'm not saying that Frank Martin is trash. I'm not saying it at all. I think highly of Frank Martin. But what I'm doing today, I want to paint a picture and show you the hypocrisy that goes on out here on these streets. I have to show the hypocrisy. I have to show the double standards. There's a must that I do that. Shout out to I Am Your Leader.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter upper. Bam, dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Frank had 0 ring IQ. Fought with no urgency. Did not know when to apply pressure. He hurt Harut in the 6th and managed to lose rounds 7, 8, 9, and 10. Interesting. Very interesting.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Oh yeah, and before we get into the show, because I do know we have some people hate watching. Listen, we got almost 300 people in here and less than 200 likes. Anybody that's sitting here watching the show on a Sunday, hate watching, and we do know I have my haters. They like to hate watch. Guess what? We got a PSA message for your bitch ass.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Yes, sir. They can kiss it twice. We give 2 fucks about them. Stop hate watching, nigga, and hit the like button. Anyways. I think Frank Martin is ready for Edwin De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos is a PBC fighter. They're signed to the same record label, staff, and as a crew. He's a PBC fighter. This is the guy who people say that Shakur Stevenson is terrified of and running from. I had people in this very same chat that said, yeah, man, Edwin De Los Santos called out dog on Shakur. Shakur ducking him. He running from him. He's scared of Edwin. That's what they say, right? I'm like, okay, cool. If Shakur is afraid of Edwin De Los Santos, my question is this. Isn't Edwin De Los Santos a PBC fighter? So if he's a PBC fighter, why not put him in there with another PBC fighter in Frank Martin? Slick black fighter versus Dominican killer, right? Yo creo que él es dominicano. Español es en la sangre. ¿Está bien? Okay. Shout out to Bossa Fanatic. He said, I don't think Frank Martin beats Cambosos. What do you think? I mean, I don't know. They got to get in the ring and see. I have no idea, fam, because, things change from fight to fight. The fight before, when he fought Michelle Rivera, like people was hyping up Michelle Rivera, right? And then when Frank Martin fought him, Frank Martin looked like a superstar against Michelle Rivera, and Michelle Rivera couldn't get his head off the center line. Michelle Rivera looked like trash. So, and Frank Martin looked like a world beater versus Michelle Rivera. The hype, right? And then now, when Frank come back and struggle against a guy named Harutyunyan, he struggled against Harutyunyan, right? Now it's like, damn, man, wait a minute. Why we was hyping the dude up in the first place? You get what I'm saying? So I sit back and like all of these guys to me, and what I say, Marquis, you say Styles make fights. No, yeah, Styles do make fights. I totally agree with that. But what I'm hitting on, Marquis, is this: when it comes to certain biases with certain promotional company fan bases, they don't understand styles make fights. They don't understand this guy was a bronze medalist in the Olympics. They don't understand because he's white and from Europe, and we never heard of him before, that he's not a Eurobum. They don't understand that. But they only apply those words to fighters that they don't like. That's not PBC. True. So since that's the game that they want to play, let's play that game. I like playing games. Let's play that game. Fact of the matter is, if Shakur Stevenson was fighting him, y'all be saying he was a Eurobum. True. So is Artie what the dude name? Artem, what the dude name is? Artem Onion? Harut Onion? Is Artem Harut Onion a Eurobum? Put it this way. If it was a non-PBC fighter, therefore, if it was Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Terrence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez, that fought Harut Onion, and went 12 rounds with him, struggled, and needed a knockdown in the 12th in order to win the fight, we'll be having a total different conversation right now. True. I'm just saying, B. I'm speaking the facts. Y'all know I ain't lying. I have several examples that I can give too. Shout out to Architect. He said, yes, he was a bum. Frank Martin's trash, though. You get what I'm saying? I want to say, Shad, you say I'm on other news. Postal needs to hang it up. Yeah, I didn't see any of those fights. He said Shakur smoked Yoshi egg and got full credit. Yeah, Shakur stopped him though. That's the thing. He stopped him. Shakur fought Yoshi, stopped him, and he got criticized for it. So if Shakur can fight Yoshi and stop the guy and get criticism, surely Frank Martin, who fought who fought a dude named Harut Onion, he went life and death with him. So if Shakur Stevenson could get criticized for stopping for stopping Yoshi, and he stopped him, surely doggone Frank Martin can get criticized for going life and death with Onion. True. Or is it different because it's the guy you like that's with the PBC? No. We gotta call a spade a spade. I ain't finna let these niggas get off the hook. Not me. We don't do that over here. We don't let niggas get off the hook. When they say some shit, I'm gonna hold you to the shit you say. Yes, I am. That's why Jones say Frank. What's up, baby boy? He say Frank is not trash. He's just not on the elite level yet. At 135, that's all. Yeah. No. Frank Martin's not trash. I like Frank Martin myself. But he's just a prospect. That's all. He's just a regular prospect. That's all. He's just a regular prospect. That's all it is. All of these guys that are not champions is coming up are prospects. That's what they are. They're just prospects. And any hype that you hear from them is just any hype that you hear about them, they are hype jobs until they prove otherwise. Because you don't know what the fighter has until you see him in there with some top guys, and you see how he perform against the top guys. Right now, they're still building them up. I like Frank Martin, but is he a world beater? No, he's not. He's a regular prospect. That's it. He's not a world beater. He's just a regular prospect. Right? I want to see him in there with the guy who they say Shakur is ducking. Y'all say Shakur ducking Edwin De Los Santos? Fine. Put Frank Martin in there. True. Put Frank Martin in there. They're on the same side of the street. Got the same boss with the same record label staff as the crew, promoted by the same white man, Tom Brown. But let's put them in there and see what's up. Boss Fanatic, shout out to you for dropping that $2 super chat. He said that was calling Bivol a Eurobomb too. double standards. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that. That was called a Dimitri Bivol Eurobomb. Well, if Dimitri Bivol is a Eurobomb, surely Maru Onion is a Eurobomb, right? What you say, Fab? You say Frank not ready yet. This is the same guy who they said that. This is the same guy that they said that they want to see Tank Davis fight next. We want to see him fight Tank Davis next. Oh, you do. Rick say Frank beats everyone at 135, not named Tank or Shakur. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Rick. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. Not based on that performance I saw last night. I don't know if I agree with all that. You know, he got some more work to do. That boy, I like to see that boy in there with Edwin De Los Santos. This is the guy they was hyping up too, right? So let's put these two hypes. Let's put these two hyped up dudes that they've been talking about. Let's put them in the ring and let them fight each other. I need to make a call to Al Heyman and say, Al, look here, man. We need to make that happen. I definitely don't agree with. I don't definitely agree with no Frank Martin beating everybody at 135 outside of Shakur and Tank. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna agree with that shit. Not based on what I seen last night. He fought a 12-1 underdog, fam. Let's look at this. Let's be real. Let's have some grown folks talk right now. Let's be real. He fought a 12-1 underdog. And it went life and death with him. I don't see him beating Lomachenko. Pitbull, you guys know I call him Chihuahua since he dumped the smoke with Shakur. Chihuahua, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing that neither between him and Chihuahua. Frank got really, really good footwork though, so he should be able to get around the Chihuahua. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. But Edwin De Los Santos, I want to specifically talk about him because this is the guy who, as a matter of fact, let's see, this is the guy who's supposed to be the guy, the next guy over there at the PBC as well. Edwin De Los Santos and Frank Martin. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I ain't no leader said Harut was walking him down for 12 rounds. What you say, Weedy? He say Frank said he'll stop Devin. No, I don't think so. He won't stop Devin Haney at all. I don't think so. He's a good prospect. That's what Frank Martin is. He's a good prospect. That's all. I'm not I'm not talking bad about him or anything. He's just a good prospect. That's it. J-Man say Loma is a gatekeeper now. Okay, if Lomachenko is a gatekeeper, my question to you is this here. Who would you like to see to go through that gate? If Lomachenko is a gatekeeper, who would you like to see try to go through that gate? That's the question I have. Gatekeeper, huh? Okay. Listen, man, do you want to go through the gate? Shout out to Architect. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy. Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said not to change the subject, but I got $750 on Fulton and Crawford in a round robin on FanDuel for $16,000. Okay. That Crawford gonna be a safe bet there. It ain't going 12.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
So that's my thing. Like when the motherfucker gatekeeper, I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I want to see some people go through the gate then. I want to see some people go through the gate. Shit, you know what I mean? That's what I want to see. Okay, he's here. Let's send some motherfucker through that gate then. Send Frank Martin through that Lomachenko gate. Send him over there. We know that ain't gonna happen, but send him over there. Evan De Los Santos, PBC fighter. As a matter of fact, let me pull up Evan De Los Santos. As a matter of fact, let's go to the PBC's website. Go to the PBC's website. Let me go to the PBC website. See what they got here. See what's happening. Okay, let's do this. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let's. I want to go here. PBC. That's Paramount Plus. Paramount. All right, cool. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's do this. Share this here. Let's do this. That's the main man right there. That's the main man. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me see how many likes we got. We got less than 200 likes. We got to get the likes up. We got to get the likes up. We got to get over 200 for me to drop the phone lines. Come on. Let's go back up here and check this dude out. Let's blow it up a little bit. They say Martin pounds out a win over Harutyunyan. Okay. They showing Tank right there putting hands and foots on the boy. I also heard, I don't know how true this is, but I did see a video. Well, I didn't watch the video yet, but I did see a video notification that our Blue Blood Sports TV said that now that Tank Davis is out, he sent Devin Haney over a contract. True. They say that Tank is out of jail. We gonna celebrate that. I haven't dropped my Tank out of jail video yet. I will be dropping my Tank just got out of jail video tomorrow. I will be dropping my Tank just got out of jail video tomorrow. We gotta celebrate. They throwing a block party right now in all the churches in PG County and in the Baltimore, Maryland area. True. The pastor is celebrating. Word on the street, Jackie Hernandez salute sis. Word on the street that Tank Davis is in church today in the Lord, LAWD. The Lord is God is good. That's what they say, right? Tank is out of jail. Free my nigga Tank. Tank got out. Devin went in. How long? How many days? How many days Tank was in jail? Do anybody know? Anybody know how many days Tank was in jail? Anybody? Tank is in church. I've heard that Tank is getting baptized. He's finna wash away all of those sins in the baptism pool. He's getting baptized. The Lord, and what did it say, Boston Fanatic? 44 days? We done said 30 days. Swat Zone say he was locked up that long? Damien, what did he say? He said, word on the street is that the contract has been sent. Negotiations have been started. Listen, tell Devin Haney, sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Now, this is the question I have. These same guys who he was locked up 40-some days, he had 90 days, though. The man had 90 days at 85%. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let's pull this up. Because he went straight to jail. He got put on house arrest. And he went to jail like a week later. Let me see something. All right, he was supposed to did 76.5 days in jail. He was supposed to do 76.5 days in jail. I want to know which mafia kingpin that Tank had to take down in order to get early release. True. Are there any kingpins? Are there any kingpins that's in B-more that all of a sudden just got swooped up off the street? I know in Florida, goddamn it, boy. Listen, you gonna do 85% now. You do 85% in Florida. The county jail, you do 85%. Thanks to Joe Biden when he came out with the 1994 crime bill, motherfucker, everybody around the country do 85% of their time. Yeah. Thanks to Joe Biden. Shout out to Jim Crow Joe. Make sure niggas do more time. True. God damn it. As long as before I was the president, when I was in Congress, I was the one that called them niggas super predators. I was the one that wrote the 85% bill law. 3 strikes, that came from me, and that's that. And, motherfucker Joe say, fuck that, I'm tired of these niggas, man. These niggas finna do it. They finna do it all. Shout out to Damien. What he say? He's asking misdemeanor, coach, not a federal charge. Okay, all right. Thank you for letting me know that, Damien. It ain't even just federal. You do 85% state time too, though. State time, you do 85%. But I get what you're saying. It's a misdemeanor. Okay. Thank you for correcting me on that. Right? Anyways, shout out to Joe Biden. Shout out to Joe. Nigga Joe. Shout out to Joe. And listen, and our black vice president, we know she ain't black, but ain't our black vice president Kamala Harris. She's doing a wonderful job. Anyways, right now, let's see who we have right here. Let's go over here. Let's see. So Tank has sent Devin Haney a contract. My question is this. Devin Haney and Bill Haney sent Shakur an offer, say 75-25. 75-25, take it or leave it. Everybody from the Alphabet Boys are saying that, Shakur is ducking Devin Haney. And Shakur don't want to, he don't want that smoke from Dale. So my question is this. Now that Tank Davis is out, if Tank send Devin Haney a 80-20 split contract, will he be in the rush to sign it? True. Because we all know that Tank Davis is the biggest draw in the lightweight division. We know this. Will the Alphabet Boys encourage? Let me say that one more time. Will the Alphabet Boys encourage Devin Haney to take that 80-20 split or that 85-15 split? Because 15%, now of course I ain't no promoter, but we just gonna throw it out there. Because we know Devin Haney can't come with that doggone 75-25 split with Tank Davis. True. He ain't coming with that with Tank. My nigga Tank is the A, B, C, and D side. Matter of fact, we don't even want your belts. You can have them belts. I don't even fight for belts. Nigga, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I tell you what. We're gonna send you an 80-20 split. 20% fighting me is more money than you ever made in your life, boy. Boy, I'm selling out arenas, fighting whole head cheese sandwiches. I sold out Washington, D.C. fighting Hector Garcia, a guy that was a junior, a guy that was a super featherweight. I sold that out. When we look at your fights, don't nobody show up. That's what Booger Ray gonna say. I can see Booger. They don't send over the contract. Now the Alphabet Boys say Shakur's supposed to took 25%. My question is, now we do know that Tank is the Shamu the killer whale. We do know that. And so he gonna have to bow down. And he don't bring to the table what Ryan Garcia did bring. At least Ryan Garcia brought TikTok. Ryan Garcia brought TikTok and Instagram. He did that. Ryan Garcia brought TikTok and Instagram with him. Tank was like, okay, look here, man. I tell you what, I need you to come in at a catch weight of 136 pounds, and then you can only rehydrate to 146. If you rehydrate to more than that, God damn it, I'm gonna take $1 million from your purse each pound that you're overweight. Oh, this is ludicrous. I can't do this. Okay, I'll do anything, Tank, anything. I just want to be your friend, buddy. You know, Ryan, I just want to be your friend. That's why you saw doggone Ryan Garcia after Tank made him quit in the ring. He started taking pictures with Tank. In the ring, he taking pictures. Hey, Tank, can you get your cell phone, buddy? Yeah, what you want my cell phone for, bitch ass nigga? Hey, man, Tank, I'm sorry, man. I know you almost snatched my chain in the restaurant. Man, Tank, man, can I get your phone number? I just, you know, I'm thinking about leaving Oscar. I just want to be friends, Tank. That's all I ever wanted to be, just be your friend. I mean, you have street cred and stuff like that. And I'm not a street guy. Please, Tank. He said, okay, man. God damn. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. Here go my number, man. They taking pictures, selfies, and everything. So Ryan Garcia brought TikTok and Instagram. That was something that Tank was interested in. Devin the Dream Haney is the undisputed lightweight champion of the world, right? But the people that's over there on Tank Davis' side, they don't care nothing about none of that. They don't care nothing about none of that. Man, we don't care nothing about them goddamn belts you got, man. Them belts don't mean shit. Booker Ray Leonard say it's about putting butts in seats. That's what Booker Ray Leonard say. True. I can see Dollar Bill right now because Tank out now. Now I don't know how true this is. Did anyone check the source to see if that's true? Do anyone know? I think that was a Blue Blood Sports TV video. Shout out to Blue. Did anyone know that if that's true or not? Did Devin Haney, did Tank Davis send Devin Haney a contract to fight? Do anyone know if that's true or not? Can anyone from Baltimore confirm that for me? Anyone from Baltimore? I want to hear from my Baltimoreites out there, my Baltimaniacs out there. Where's my Baltimaniacs out there? Do you guys not have any information? And because I don't listen to them. I haven't heard anything from the Bryce podcast. I haven't listened to it. So, but I'm just saying, have anybody heard anything? What did say James Lee? He said he ain't sent no contract. Well, if he ain't sent no contract, tell me why I'm hearing rumors that Tank sent a contract. True. Now this James Lee, this St. Davis's cousin. James Lee, I'm glad you clarified that. If your cousin ain't sent Devin the Dream Haney no contract, tell me why I seen the video that he sent fresh out of the county jail. He had on his white Reeboks, cocaine white Reeboks. He was fresh in his white tee with the afro, and they say with Tank. They say when Tank was in the car when Tank got picked up from the county jail, when he was in the car, he was already drafting up a contract to send to Shakur, to send to Devin Haney. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, James, but I heard that according to sources, according to reports, I heard that Tank Davis was in the car. He was in his Bugatti in the backseat, being driven by his chauffeur. I heard Calvin Ford and I heard Ellie Sucker Nigga Suck. The nutsack was there. He was like, "Oh my gosh, Calvin, please let me go, please. I'll do anything, Calvin. I'll do anything." Calvin like, "Man, look here, man. Hey, bro, look here, man. Check this out, man. Check this out. Ellie, we like you and all, but." Man, right now, this is a family thing, man. I'm going to go pick up Youngin. We will let you get the interview. Oh my gosh, please, please, Calvin, please. I'll do anything, Calvin. Anything that you can think of that you want me to do. I mean, I bought some more knee pads. I bought some, I bought some really, really good new improved KY jelly. Baby oil is on point. Cocoa butter, please, anything. Man, god damn, man. All right, man, come on, man. God damn. Shit. Crying ass nigga here, man. Calvin like, man, god damn, man. This motherfucker here, man, he just be doing too much. Tank, hey, buddy. Hey. Tank jumping in his Bugatti with his limo driver. Tank happy to see Calvin. Calvin, what's up, man? Hey, listen. You know, Tank, what's up, buddy? Reporting. How you doing, Tank? Oh my gosh, you did 45 days of hard time.
True.
Tank did 45 days of hard time. You know what I mean? Hard time, 45 days. And you know, and I got to be the one to get that exclusive. Oh my gosh, he's here! I can't believe it. He's in the flesh. Oh, Tank. Did you see any people from the Gambino family in there? You know, what was it like in there, Tank? Or were you in the room by yourself? Were guys scared of you? Were they bringing you stuff like cookies and stuff from the canteen? What were they doing, Tank? Were they did you have any big guys try to disrespect you in any way? You know, Tank, I tell people all the time, you knock out heavyweights. I say, you know what? I think if you're in Tyson Fury fault, I think you'll knock him out, Tank. You really hit that hard. You know, you really hit that hard to knock people out. Like, listen, the man kids there, his baby mama there, Calvin Ford there, and bro, but they can't get 2 words in, they got doggone Ellie sucking nigga nutsack right there.
True.
You know, so they said Tank was in a stretch limo getting picked up. He was looking at a drab, you know, hey Tank, you know, yes, Ellie, oh my God. Calvin, why you brought this bitch out together? Man, I don't know, man, youngin, man. I'm trying, he was begging, man. He was begging, man, and he's had KY jelly and stuff, man. I just say fuck it. All right, damn. What Tank? Wait, do you know that Devin went to jail? Devin who? Devin Haney, he went to jail, Tank. He did? Yeah. You know, listen, Tank, everyone is on the internet is ripping him a new one. They're saying that he's trying to be like you. As soon as news came out, Tank, you was getting out of jail, all of a sudden, he wants to go to jail for street cred.
True.
Yeah, Tank, he wants to go to jail for street cred. Listen, I even saw his mugshot. Don't you know his mugshot look just like yours? Tank, he wants to be you so bad. He has a mugshot like you. He went and got some diamonds in his teeth like you. I mean, Tank, it doesn't make any sense. Like, he hates to see you get your shine.
True.
They say Tank had no made a contract, James Lee. He had no made a contract on his way to the crib. And by the time he got to the house, they had them put the contract together, him and his legal team, and they had them sent the contract to Devin Haney, the team Haney. They say Bill Haney is looking over the contract right now.
True.
They say Bill Haney looking over the contract right now. That's what they say. Now James Lee is Tank Davis's cousin. If anyone would know, he would know. So I think I'm gonna believe James Lee more so than I believe anyone else, right? Anyways, but that's neither here nor there. Let me go. I'm finna get ready to drop these phone lines in a minute. Let me see what we got. How many lights we got? We got lights up. We got the lights up. Let's see. All right, we got the lights up. Let me get ready to drop these phone lines. That's all I'm saying. Nigga, Tank got an afro, clean white t-shirt on, drafting contracts, sending them to niggas that's undisputed. Tell them, no, dog, we ain't want to belt, dog, 80-20 my way.
True.
You had no tried Shakur. You sent Shakur a 75-25 contract. Now I'm the big dog. The big dog don't came out of jail. The big dog Tank don't came out of jail. Now since you offering 75-25 contracts, I'm gonna offer you a 80-20 contract.
True.
20% of something from a Tank Davis fight is greater than 100% anything when it comes to whoever you fight.
True.
We're gonna get ready to drop these phone lines, man. Anybody want to send goons on a Sunday? We got some ushers that we want to send your way. We do have ushers that we want to send your way called Gloria Day and the
Gloria Day and the Centrips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard. They be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust. let's sit back and see. Whoa, what? Okay. It was a question mark. Let's pull that up right quick. So it's a question mark. It's a no. Okay, hold on, James Lee. I've done some detective work. and I found some receipts, James, that need some explaining. I see a physical contract. I see Devin Haney looking at a contract, and I see Tank Davis looking at a contract, talking. And so, are you sure? Are you sure? Because according to this thumbnail I'm looking at, are you sure that there was no contract sent by the cash cow of the lightweight division? That's all I'm trying to say, right? Phone line's finna get ready to drop. It is what it is, man.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Is open. Phone lines is open. Listen, man, we got over 300 people in here, less than 300 likes. We gotta get the likes up. Anybody hate watching? Talk to them.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Anyway, let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys this here, right? I found proof. Sources, according to sources. Now, this is my good brother, Blue Blood Sports TV. He said reports, according to reports, right? Reports. Javante Tank Davidson, Devin Haney, contract, question mark. So he's asking a question. Begin negotiations, question mark again. Hold on, let's see. Begin negotiations, okay, all right. So what it is. He's asking a question, right? He formed it in the form of a question. So, so you always got to do this. I'm going to tell you why you got to do this, right? Because you can always say, begin negotiations, my thoughts. So, Blue, I haven't seen the video, but I did see the title. Blue is probably, just talking about some of the rumors and speculations that's going on out there. People are speculating that Tank Davis sent over a contract, to Devin Haney. And as you can see, you see the contract right here, right? Do you guys see the contract on the screen? Sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you. Do you guys feel that that Devin Haney should take whatever they give him? Do you guys feel that way? Take whatever that Tank gives him. If that's the case, call what's your name when you call him.
Coach, what's happening, man? It's like first one, man.
Casino from the ATL, talk to me.
What's going on, man? I just want to talk about the fight from yesterday.
Yeah, man, go ahead, man. Yeah, well, how you feel about the fights from yesterday?
And it was good fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, everybody, did their thing. Some did it better than others. That's how it go. But I feel like Frank Martin, he had like a B- performance, like a B-, because he started off slow. Like he didn't want to it seemed like he didn't want to let his hands go. I don't know why, but he didn't. And then it's like when he turned it on, because it's like even though he wouldn't let his hands go, he was. I still give him a B- because he was showing good defense, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like his defense was good. It just if he had too much defense, it was like that was all he was doing. Like he was rolling with the shoulders and everything, but then he wasn't countering. You know what I mean? But once he turned it on, he looked good. You know what I'm saying? So I say that was like a B-. You know what I mean? And I feel like people kind of hard on him because he's been talking a lot of shit lately. So I mean that come with it. When you talk shit, everybody watching, they're gonna talk shit. But at the end of the day, he still got the unanimous decision. I feel like it was a unanimous decision, especially because the dude took a knee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was close. It was close. It was some close scorecards. The thing is this guy was a 12. He was a 12-1 underdog. Have you ever heard of what his name, Artie Harutyunyan before? Have you ever heard of him?
No, I never heard of him. But it's the thing, man. About but everybody not gonna beat up that. You know what I'm saying? Like I never thought Frank Martin. I never looked at Frank Martin as the best. You feel me? Like if you ask me, is he ready to fight the top guys? I feel like yeah, because I mean he's not gonna be the best. I mean you feel me? Like everybody can't be the best. So I mean he's a good opponent for any of them guys. You know what I'm saying? If he was to fight any of the top guys, it would be a good fight. I feel like people would be excited. I mean, but everybody ain't gonna be the best. If you look at history, like a nigga like Wilfred Benitez and shit, like he wasn't the best, but that nigga was good. It's like he could be a good fighter and he can put on good fights. You know what I'm saying? I like to see him fight. I agree with you. I think he should fight De Los Santos, or he should fight like a nigga like Rayo. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
If he fight,
I'm just saying the easier fight to be made could be because him and Evan De Los Santos, they're on the same side of the street. This is the guy who people said that Shakur Stevenson was ducking. So since Shakur Stevenson, quote unquote, is ducking De Los Santos, which I definitely don't agree with that. But if they feel he was ducking him, and if they feel that Frank Martin is this killer, then guess what? Put the killer in there with the guy who they say Shakur is ducking. Put that killer Frank Martin in there with Evan De Los Santos, and let's see what's up.
Yeah, that's a good fight too. I want to see that too. I want to see that and Rayo, because Rayo with them too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Rayo up under the same he PBC, but I wanted Alicia Baumgartner too. I wanted to talk about her too, bro. She looks good. You know what I'm saying? Like she's getting better and better. Like every time I see her, it's like she's getting better. And then I like how she avenged her only loss, because that was the only girl who ever beat her before. So I like how she came back and beat her, and then she beat her at home. You know what I'm saying? And she made it look like she made it look so easy for real that it looked like the girl never even beat her before. It looked like it was hard to believe that girl beat her before. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to put it in its proper context. That girl, you know, she's older than Alicia Baumgartner now. Baumgartner wasn't as good as fighter today that she was yesterday that she is today. And then the lady who she fought, I think she's Dominican. She could. I don't know. I don't know exactly where she's from. That's my bad. But she had a baby. She just coming off having a baby, and she hasn't been active. She hasn't fought like a little over a year or something of that sort. So you got to you got to put all of that into context. And she still made a good showing. She got hit with some hell of a shots from Alicia. She didn't go down. She got rocked a couple of times. She was hitting Alicia a little bit. Alicia looked very, very good on the back foot, front foot, trap counters, feints, giving angles, parrying, blocking, slipping, countering. Like Alicia did it all. Like that girl is in her prime right now. She's in her Amazon prime. She hitting her strides. And what I like about it is she called out Katie Taylor. She said she want to move up to fight Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
The Serrano. They said that Serrano. Eddie Hearn said that Serrano said he want to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? One more thing too. If Tank did sign that contract, man, Devin Haney better sign that shit. And if you don't sign that shit, I'm not trying to hear shit. And that's all I got, because I ain't trying to hear shit, man.
All right.
You better sign that shit.
All right. Shout out to Casino. Yeah, all right. Y'all can see what I'm saying? Sign the contract. Hey, sign the contract. 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Hey, it's going to have to be a take whatever we give you situation. Talking with Tank. Now, again, guys, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Now, okay, hold on, both of these guys, hold on. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Swat Jones from Fort Worth, coach.
Swat Jones from Fort Worth, talk to me, fam.
Ain't nothing, man. God bless you on this beautiful Sunday. You already know, and the chat. Frank, I mean, I'm with you on that, man. Like, Frank is a good prospect, man, and nobody's saying he's trash. Like, and now I be hearing so many people say this, almost like it's like one out, be out. But hey, man, a prospect is just gonna be what they are, a prospect. Now, it don't help Frank, coming up in EJ camp. I think that put a little bit more highlight on him, but Frank not ready, man. Not for that top level, only because if you watch Frank be in his head a lot.
Yeah.
He be in his head a lot, like he hesitate too much. And see, that's the thing, that fluidity that you need, especially when you with Derek James type of training. Derek James is there to break you. He ain't there for you to just think about what it's not saying there ain't no strategy to it, but Frank, when it comes to that break you down kind of kind of feel to his game. It's like, man, yo, you got to go in. If you think you're gonna do something, that game plan, you can't be switching up in the middle of it. And I think when I watch him, I see him just second guessing himself a lot, kind of like how Anthony Joshua did in that last fight, like with a new style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it's like, Frank, this ain't new for you, bro. So you supposed to, and especially if you want to be talking about Tank Shakur, them boys ain't coming in second guessing. They'll put your ass to sleep. So I think if Frank really want, I think it's too soon to put him against like any of that top people. But De Los Santos, all right, De Los Santos gonna come in and try to embarrass you. You say that you want to be out there with them top boys. Yeah. Okay, you use that will, see if you can break them. But the thing is, De Los Santos, you know, that's why I'm like, you know, you can't. Frank ain't ready because if we still don't even think. I still don't even think he can break De Los Santos, in my opinion. So. That's my 2 cents on it. I thought it was a dope topic. I had to call in on this Sunday. And then, you know, of course, Alicia, man, that's my baby right there. Besides how she looks, she did good boxing, bro.
She did good. Yeah, you know what, man? I'm not going to lie to you, bro. Like, watching Alicia Baumgartner, to me, I'm saying now, this version of her, it's like poetry in motion. Yeah. I really like watching her fight because I'm seeing all the things that she's doing. The feints, the hand-eye coordination, the slip, she slip and counter. She keeps her distance and range very, very well. Yeah. Like she's right there to make it look like you can hit her. But as soon as you motherfucker swing, she'll take that half step back and she'll counter. If you throw a jab, she likes to time you and throw when you're throwing, like throw over the top. Because you know Crawford do that, Shakur do that. They'll throw right over the top, like right when you throw it, they'll move to get their head off the line, so you can barely hit them, but they coming over the top of your jab, which that's how you take it. That's how you take the jab away from your opponent. The motherfucker be scared to throw the jab. Absolutely, he get counted every time he throw that motherfucker.
Yeah, and you know, and I mean, just you know, piggyback on what you said because I agree with you 100%, man, and she give like the perfect package when you talked about like this new boxing game, this new age coming, man. She know how to promote herself out the ring, but then when she get in there, you can see the consistent improvement in her game as far as the craft of boxing, and you can't do nothing but just give her kudos and just really like recognize her as somebody who's solid in this game, man. Like she doing it on both sides, and if she keeps getting better, coaches gonna want to work with her, trainers gonna want to work with her because you can see the tangibles of every fight that keep going. You can see what she implemented new, and a lot of other people outside the ring, especially trainers and people who want to work with her, they see that kind of shit. And I'm just really proud of her, man. So it was a dope weekend. I thought. So I just wanted to, man, give you that 2 cents, man. Peace and love with this, man. This is dope.
All right, shout out to Swat Jones, man. Fort Worth, Texas, stand up. Yeah, damn it. You know what, man? I haven't even wrote the names down. Who called the show? How many calls we had? We had 2 so far. Hey, I haven't even written any of the names down. I'm just so caught up into the show. So, you know, so it is what it is. So, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Frank Martin. As a matter of fact, let's look at Frank Martin and Evan De Los Santos. Let's pull them up right now. I'm finna pull them up right now. See what's happening. Let's see. That was Swat Jones, Casino, Swat. Somebody call him now. Casino and Swat Jones called. Let's see what this is. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's your nephew. D-Block, D-Town, D-C, D-Biz. Baltimore, stand up.
D-Block, you outside?
Yeah, the wind's gone. The wind's gone. What's up, Coach?
No, I was here in the wind. Yeah, what's going on? What's going on with you, D-Block? Talk to me.
Man, what's up, man? Good Sunday, man. It's a blessed Sunday. I'm out here in Oak Cliff, baby, right here in Dallas, Texas, baby. We at the park. I've been meditating. You know what I mean? Meditating for 2 weeks gonna be, Coach. We got the mega fight coming.
Yeah.
Am I coming? I mean, I'm gonna be coming with fast.
Yeah, we got that mega fight coming. I can't wait. Boy, it can't get here fast enough for me.
I want to let you know something, Coach, and I want you to hear me, and I want to be real sincere with this. When I come with Martin, I come with facts. He ain't ready for nothing, man. Let's be real with that. You know what I mean? He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing for nobody. He ain't nothing but a hype job, like I call him, Coach. A hype job. Make a shit out of that. Pack that shit out. Fuck that shit. Take that shit to his house. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get fed up and say that shit. You a hype job. Go ahead. That means nothing. Coach, just because he got Errol Spence behind him, Derrick James, that don't mean shit. You know what I mean? Even Ryan Garcia knock his ass out. And that's facts. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna come with facts because at the end of the day, we know who the king of the ring is, Mr. Ryan King Garcia, baby. Baltimore's greatest, Tank Davis, came out of jail, trying to look like he's from West Side. He ain't from no side, baby. He's from that East Side, little side over there under New York. He ain't got a coach. He ain't got to send nobody no contract. He ain't nobody. Who the fuck is Tank Davis, coach? I'm gonna come with you something. Devin Haney's undisputed king of the ring. He already set himself there. Tank Davis ain't nobody. He ain't nothing, coach. The real king of the ring is Devin Haney. That's who should send the contract.
Who's the draw though? Because the thing is, Booger Ray Leonard would beg to differ. He would beg to differ. As a matter of fact, Booger Ray, we have somebody talking blasphemous on the phone right now, D-Block. Oh my gosh, this is Sky D-Block, this hate mask guy from Dallas, Texas. Where you say you from again, sir? Oakland. Listen, sir, Tank Davis is out now. He's the cash cow of the division. Devin Haney, he's okay. We call him Pillow Fist. He's Pillow Fist. He can't bust a grape. That's what they say. And I know that he's a part of the Alphabet Boy. That's his family. But listen, Tank is out now. He's cash cow. We have 70, 85, 15 our way. 15%, 20% from Tank Davis. Fighting Tank Davis would be more money than he ever made in his life. So tell him to sign the contract. Me and Florida look over it, and we can make that fight happen this year. Tank will be ready for it. What say you about that?
Okay. And you know what I say? I'm a rebuttal what I said, coach. Just like Casino Light Press said, if he don't sign the contract, that means he ain't a real G. He ain't a real man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You telling me Tank Davis he sells capacities and he's this guy that he's a clown. That's what he is. What do you do when the circus comes? You come see clowns. That's what he is, coach. That's why people want to see his ass. He's a clown. That's a fact.
Well, what say you about the people? No, what say you about the people who say that Devin Haney is clout chasing Tank Davis? He wants to wear a dress like Tank. He wants to wear jewelry like Tank. He wants to buy the same cars Tank has. He wants to mess with the same similar women that Tank mess with. He wants to even go to jail like Tank. News got out, D-Block, that Tank was getting out of jail. The mayor, they threw a party at City Hall. They throwing a party. He's going to get keys to the city. And as soon as news came out, all of a sudden, lo and behold, the church boy, the choir boy from the suburbs, that's what they saying. This ain't me saying it now, D-Block. I don't want you to get mad at me. It's not me. But this is what the Pro Tank fans are saying. The guy from the suburbs, you know what I mean? He wants to go to jail and catch a felony. What say you about that? Do you see him being arrested? Is very, similar to Tank going to jail, and he's doing that to try to garner attention, kind of like clout chase and get street cred at the same time. Do you feel that way, my brother?
These are the things I gotta say, and these are the last things I gotta say about that, man. My boy ain't clout chasing nobody. My boy, 4'11". My boy, like I told you, can reach the cabinet. He don't need no ladder. Okay, he don't need nothing. He got the real belt. He ain't got no Reggie belts. He ain't gotta be clouting nobody. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you right now, coach. Sugar Ray Leonard, what they say about Sugar Ray Leonard when he was coming up? Oh, he ain't got no, he ain't got the dog in him. He ain't really that type of fighter. He's flashy, but he ain't got that type of dog in him. What happened when Sugar Ray Leonard hit Tommy Hearns? He got that dog in him. Yeah, that's the same thing. You put Devin Haney with Tank Davis in there, and even though people don't believe in my boy Devin Haney, I promise you, the dog will come out of him. He'll knock his ass out. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Shout out to D-Block. Shout out to Sabrina Lee for dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
Sabrina, what to say since you say, Coach, I'm at work today. You're going to get me fired.
There's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
All I'm saying is this. This is all I'm saying. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm happy that Tank is out of jail. Because I said this before he went to jail. He had 2 fights so far this year, 2, right? It's a good chance we may see Tank get in the ring again for a 3rd fight. We may see Tank get in the ring again for a third fight. And you know, let me break this down for you guys. You do know that the first thing Calvin Ford is probably licking his chops right now. Calvin Ford probably said, hey, Youngin, you was in jail when they fought, right? Man, Lomachenko, man, 35 years old, he was putting hands and foots on this dude, Devin Haney, man. Man, he was beating the dude like a pinata, man. To be honest with you, man, Lomachenko got robbed. You know, so now this is probably what Calvin Ford is saying, the Tank. Youngin, he can't handle southpaws. Youngin, you a southpaw. Now look at this fight. Just imagine if you hit him with the same punches that Lomachenko was hitting him. Do you think he'll make it 12 rounds? Tank probably like, nah, Calvin, he ain't gonna make no 12 with me. You already know, because we know I can crack. We know I can crack. That's what I'm saying, Youngin. That's what I'm saying. We need to make that fight. We need to make that fight ASAP. True. Nigga Calvin, listen, bro. We can get a third fight from Tank Davis this year. This will probably be the first time in a long time Tank Davis has had 3 fights in the same year. We gotta listen. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. If you ask me who I'm putting my money on, I'll tell you in a minute. Carla, what's your name when you calling from?
James Lee, coach.
Shout out to James Lee. Salute, fam.
What's going on, fam? How you doing, man?
What's good, James? Talk to me, brother.
They got me laughing. They like talking, bro. I'm having fun, man. They got that blue blood over there lying for life, man. Like a motherfucker. Man.
No, man.
That man worried about. That man worried about seeing his daughters, man. That man ain't worried about boxing right now, bro. That man trying to get his whole mind right. He just sat in a place. He just sat in a place he never sat in his life, man. He trying to figure out how the fuck he gonna stay the fuck from up out of there.
Yeah.
Man, these people crazy as hell, man. But the fight last night, man, Bumgarner, man, she came, she showed and proved, bro.
Yeah.
That was a good goddamn fight. And that fight that you introduced, man, that Frank Martin, De La Santos, that'll be an exceptional fight for the both of them, man.
It will.
Because the both of them is still on the come up. And as far as Frank, man, I look to see, some of that in him. Because we gotta realize, coach, that man started boxing really, 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 really late.
He did.
He's not really ready for these guys. He's not ready for the top guys, man. These top guys, man, have been boxing since 5, 6 years old, man. He's not really ready for them yet. He's a good up and coming prospect, man. Yeah, he's not no. And for anybody to say that he's a top of the line guy, no, man. They must not know boxing or watch boxing, man. That man not no top of the line guy. He got some good points about himself, but he still got some good flaws because he wasn't even listening to Derek last night, man.
Yeah,
he wasn't listening to Derek last night, man. In that fight, bro.
I wonder why though. Why he wasn't listening to him? I wonder why.
I don't know, man. I think he might have been looking at the length. I think the length probably had him a little skeptical. You feel what I'm saying? Like them when them guys got them short arms, man. Like it's kind of hard to really like because you could see that he wasn't really trying to commit. Like he wasn't the Frank Martin that we're used to seeing or used to watching. You feel what I'm saying? Like being aggressive. He wasn't really aggressive last night. And Derek was telling him, he's like, man, look, man, you ain't doing enough, man. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing enough, man. You gotta tighten this up, bro.
Derek was telling them the truth.
Yeah, he wasn't tightening it up, man. But that daggone that old clown keep calling from Oakland. Now he want to jump ship. Now Devin Haney his boy. First line, boy. What's your man called from Oakland? D Block.
Oh no. Oh, you mean Oak Cliff? No, he from Dallas, Texas. He's from Dallas.
No, I'm talking about D. The dude is the inevitable.
Yeah, D Block. Yeah, he from Dallas. He from Dallas.
Oh, he's from Dallas.
Yeah, he's from Dallas.
Oh, okay.
He's from Oak Cliff. Yeah, Oak Cliff. That's the neighborhood he's from. He's from Dallas.
Oh man, he acting like no Oak Cliff boy, man. he acting like old clown, man. The boy from Oak Cliff don't act like that, man.
Hey, man.
What part of Oak Cliff he from? I done been over there, Coach. I done lived over there, man. He got to be one of them essays or something.
D Block from Oak Cliff, man. He from the hood. He represent, man. He represent. You know, D Block Mexican. He the one that say that David Benavidez ain't no real Mexican.
Oh my God, he got to stop it, man. Devin Haney done fought for undisputed 3 times.
Yeah.
And still don't nobody want to see him fight.
I get what you said. You said he fought George Camboso, became undisputed. Then he remastered, and then he fought Lomachenko. So you said, why you say don't nobody want to see that?
Don't nobody want to see him fight.
Why you say that, man?
The man fought arguably the best fighter since Muhammad Ali, and still only got 250,000 pay-per-views. Man, get the fuck out of here. Man,
no. He didn't get 250,000 pay-per-view. They got 100 or something.
Oh my God, that's really bad.
They got like 150 somewhere up in there, about 150. Yeah.
Shit, Tank can fight your lunchbox and get that many.
Yeah. He'll get more than that.
All right,
okay.
Coach, man.
All right, shout out to Jay Lee, man. Salute, Phil.
I just want to chime in, man.
All right, be more stand up. That's Tank Davis' cousin, man. Look here, man. Look here. Check this out. Listen. This all since reports is out there now. Again, I gotta clarify this. I haven't seen the video, but Blue is not saying. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. Blue is not saying that from what I've seen. From what I'm seeing. I ain't capping for Blue now, but I haven't heard the video. But from what I was reading from the title, I need to show you guys this, right? This thumbnail is called a curiosity thumbnail, right? I told you guys I'm a writer. So I do stuff like this, headlines and stuff like that, right? You come up with headlines and yada yada yada, right? You form the question. No, you form it. You form the headline in the form of a question. YouTube is all about the thumbnail and the title. Let's break that down. You guys know I be giving lessons over here. Now I used to teach this stuff. You guys know I used to teach this stuff over here. You get what I'm saying? I teach this over here. Right? I haven't did it in a while, but I told you, anybody who's been following me a while, you seen my shows, but I broke it down to you. I said I can make any thumbnail. I can clone anybody's thumbnail. Just look at how they make it and made it. It's very easy. I use Canva. Basically, it's called a curiosity thumbnail, right? The thumbnail, the way the thumbnail is framed, it catches your eye. You see Tank Davis to the left, you see Devin Haney to the right, you see a contract in the middle, and then you see reports. Gervonta Davis sends Devin Haney contract, ? Begin negotiations, ? My thoughts, right? So he's giving his thoughts basically more than likely on what he heard. But the person who see the thumbnail, they don't know that. They just gonna click in and run with it. We're gonna click in and see what he talking about. You get what I'm saying? And then you get what I'm saying. So that's how that works. That's how that works. Now I do this shit. So I'm telling what I know. I do this. This is what I know. Hey, Nelly Conte say it's called clickbait. Exactly. No. Hey Nelly, I'm not gonna say it's clickbait. Nelly, I think clickbaiting is too harsh of a word, my brother. I think clickbaiting is too harsh of a word, Nelly. You get what I'm saying? I think you're being a little too rough. Pause. I say I think you're being a little too rough. Pause. Gotta say pause. Extra pause. hey, extra pause. But that's what it's called, a curiosity headline, curiosity thumbnail. YouTube is about the thumbnail and the title. The thumbnail makes you click on it. Click on the video. And the title makes you more intrigued to hear what's going on. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to what's going on, Jack Hernandez. What's up, sis? He said y'all didn't see the question mark. Not so smart guy. Yeah, the question mark. You get what I'm saying? You know, hey, he see what you said. You say it mean it don't exist in my life. The movie choice. Oh, okay. You talking about the movie? Life, the movie. But I just want to throw that. I just want to throw that out there. Put some education. I just want to put some education on it. Educate you. He say those captions fools. Those captions fool the slow audience. Go. Now there's gonna be somebody who see this video. As a matter of fact, let's do this. I'm gonna prove a point. Let's do this. Now I'm pretty sure Blue was just, he framed it as a question because he's addressing probably some of the rumors that he's hearing, or maybe he heard them, maybe he didn't hear them. I don't know. But he's probably addressing some of the rumors that he's hearing, and it say, hey man, this what I've been hearing, dog. But this what I've been hearing, dog. But Rick say, he said, damn near every content creator practices this. Words like wow or breaking news or whoa, savage. You know what I mean? It's about evoking curiosity. I mean, yes, I teach that over here though, Rick. You've been following me for a while, so I taught about this all last year. I am a copywriter. That's what I do for a living. Like when if you want to know how to write headlines, go to the National Enquiry. Go to the National Enquiry, go to TMZ, study how they make their thumbnails, study the titles that they have. Yes, like that's marketing 101. Marketing 101 is to spark the curiosity of the mark, the people who you are targeting. You hit the nail right on the head. It's called the curiosity headline. That's what it's called in marketing. I have the books right here. David Ogilvy. What's my main man name? David Ogilvy. We have Gary Holbert, Michael Masterson. Like I study some of the greatest writers that's out there. Like I do this for a living. You get what I'm saying? I ain't fuck this YouTube shit. I do that for a living. Like literally. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, cause those guys, they just see the headlines and that's it. It's easy to, But anyways. But let's hear what the people in the chat talking about. Cause the people in the chat, may be, he said, I'm a fan of Tank, want to see the fight, but I guarantee if he knocks out Haney, he won't get any credit because they would say Dev was weight drained. This guy right here say Tank did say after the Ryan Garcia fight that he was going straight at Shakur and Devin. So they're piggybacking off of whatever the information they heard in this video from Blue. He said if the fight happens, the keyword is if. I got Tank beating Devin because Tank can match Devin's skills, skill for skill, but Tank has more power, and the power will make the difference. So the people are engaged in this, right? They're engaged in the subject matter. Both are great boxers with speed, but Tank hits harder and has a better chin. The more he say, and more of a ringmaster. This is great for the sport. Let's go, Tank. Let's go. So this guy's getting excited. He's getting excited, right? This guy right here said, I want this Tank versus Devin. Tank winning those belts will put him over. Devin beating Tank will give him the big platform, numbers he's looking for. Okay, all right. So these guys are being hopeful, at the thought of the mere thought that Tank has sent Devin Haney a contract. Only problem is Tank ain't sent Devin Haney no contract. True. This guy right here, hold on, let me show you something right here. This guy right here, look at this here. This guy right here says Devin can't play the money game with Tank like he did with Shakur. I'm sure he will move up. Now he doesn't want to fight Tank. That's what this guy said. This guy here named Frank Nitty. He say Devin can't play the money game with Tank like he did with Shakur. Why? Because Tank is the A side. True. Listen, check this out. Even though Tank is Devin Haney have all of the belts, that is kind of crazy though. Devin Haney have all of the belts, but Tank is the A side. Hey, what does that Marquis say? The more time that passes, the split gets worse. Hey, Marquis, sign the contract. And listen, there gonna be some dudes arguing right now tonight. I can promise you, man. Look here, man. The Tank out. Tank sent Devin Haney a contract. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I heard about that. He sent him a contract. Yeah. He want to play games with Shakur. Listen, I can hear whole money. I can hear whole money right now. If you go to Whole Money Channel, aka H Money, if you go to Whole Money Channel, he probably having a debate right now. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Mike Evans and Shakur. Yeah, Shakur. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, you tried Shakur. You sent him a 75-25 contract. Yeah, but now Tank is out now. Try to send Tank Davis 75-25. What you gonna say about that now? Huh? What you gonna say about that? Yeah. I got shooters, homie. Shut up. You's a bitch. You know, shut up. Come to Memphis. We're gonna hear all of that. Call, what's your name when you calling from?
Yo, Coach, this is Mason from Flint, Michigan. What's going on with you?
Mason from Flint. Talk to me, fam.
All right, we got a couple subjects to go through.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I want to address that Andy Cruz situation. And I know you said you didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
You know, he walked out of there. He walked out of there with a belt last night.
Okay. Which belt it was?
Gave him the IBF Intercontinental Champion belt.
Okay. Intercontinental. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think they should have did that being that kid's first fight because that shit sends the wrong message. And when you got motherfuckers running around talking about belts don't matter,
right.
It's shit like that gives that validity to that statement. It's this kid's first fight. It wasn't an impressive performance at all. He's 27 years old with a nice little amateur pedigree, but it might be. I think that guy probably missed his window. I don't want to count the kid out just yet, but being 27 and your first professional fight, I think he might have missed his window.
Yeah.
Bumgardner looked good. She had the Sada baby walk out. I'm from Flint.
Yeah,
you know, we right next
yeah. She looked good. Ooh, baby.
That was a good look.
Yeah,
you know, that was a good look. I liked that shit. And she fought. She fought very well. She got caught with some shit, but she defended her title and she did it in a good fashion. And I liked that.
Yeah.
And as far as Frank Martin goes, nice performance. I think the guy has not a kind of an awkward style a little bit, but he had Frank a little flustered in there. Yeah. But Frank was hitting with some shit, and he broke the boy orbital bone. So as far as is Frank ready for the top guys, we won't know until they put him in there with the top guys. That's how I feel about that.
That's true.
Question to you: did you seen the Frank Martin fight?
Yeah, I saw from the third round off. I didn't see the first two rounds. I missed the first two rounds.
Okay.
But see this is my thing, Mason.
Okay.
I don't look at Frank Martin as a hype job or any of these young guys. They prospects. I understand that styles. Right. I understand. I have a boxing criteria, so I don't get caught up in the hoopla and the hype. So I understand that styles make fights, and I think the mistake that's being made that I see online. This guy who Frank Martin fought, Artem, this guy was a bronze medalist in the Olympics, right? But what I noticed online, certain fighters that are affiliated with certain promotional companies, when they fight the same level or no-name competition that's deemed that other fighters who are not PBC fighters fight, the language changes. If it's a non-PBC fighter fighting Artem, oh man, he fought a Eurobomb. He went 12 rounds with a Eurobomb. If it's a fighter that's pro our network, oh man, Artem wore, what's his name? Artem Harutyunyan, Harutyunyan or whatever. Yeah, he was, I'm trying to tell you, boy, that dude was a killer. And I'm like, is he a killer because he was really a killer, or is he a killer because your guy from your promotional company fought him?
Right. And see, that's what we gotta get away from.
We gotta get away from that. I totally agree.
And just because they gotta understand, boxing is a global sport. So it's a lot of motherfuckers we ain't never gonna hear of and never heard of. But that don't make them bums because we never heard of them.
Exactly.
That just make them a no name because we never heard their name before.
Right.
And Cuz got in there. He was giving Frank Martin a little run for his money.
Yeah, he was. He was good. He was pretty good. Like that. No, I'm gonna tell you another thing that threw people off. Frank Martin was a 12-1 favorite. This guy was a 12-1 underdog.
He was supposed to knock him out, according to the book.
I mean, the bookies got this totally wrong. Like this here almost was a cherry pick that went wrong. If Frank Martin don't drop this dude if this dude don't take a knee in the 12th round, there's no telling how that fight would have turned out. It could have maybe it would have been a draw, maybe majority draw, whatever. I don't know. But this guy here was, bro, like, then you went 12 round this dude. Like, god damn, like this, you was a 12-1 favorite to beat this guy. How we ain't never heard of this dude before. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they tried to do the same thing to Boots last week.
Yeah.
With the Villa situation, man.
Yeah, Boots stopped him in the 10th. Stopped him in the 10th, yeah.
Dropped him in the 10th, and that's what you're supposed to do with niggas like that.
Mm.
If you gonna put me in there with an unknown guy or a not known guy, and I'm the bigger name, you at least got to knock him down or knock him out.
Yeah.
But Villa had never been stopped or never been knocked down before, and niggas was talking about, oh, well, Boots get hit too much. Nigga, it's a fight. You don't get hit.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, but he got hurt in the fight. He got punched in the face. Duh, yeah, they fight in boxing, you get hit in the face. Like, there's not a fighter in the history of boxing that has never been hit before.
You see what I'm saying?
If you're a vet in boxing and you've been fighting for years, that's gonna be a time you get in the ring, you're gonna get hurt in a fight. You're gonna get wobbled or rocked in a fight. In today's time, this fan base, if you get hit in the face, you trash, you overrated. If you get hurt, you overrated. If you get knocked down, you overrated. I'm like, dude, like what boxing you niggas been watching? Bruce Lee got hit. Bro, shit, what you think, Bruce Lee? You think when Bruce Lee got in the fight, Bruce Lee got hit in action films. Like, you think when Bruce Lee got in the fight, he never got hit?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, the motherfucker gonna get hit. Like, you know, that is what it is.
But like what they say in the words of Roger Mayweather, man, most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. And that's the God's honest truth.
All right, shout out to Mason for Flint, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just saying that. I be like, yeah, man, goddamn, nigga, he got dropped. He chitty. Wait a minute, but the other dude he fighting is a hell of a fighter. Anybody can get knocked down. Well, it's like, but these dudes, bro, listen, their logic. Their logic is crazy. Their logic is not based on anything dealing with boxing. It's based on fanboyism. Who we hate. I don't like that fight over there. I don't like him. And it's like, dude, like, nigga wouldn't know a check left hook from a checkbook. Call him, what's your name when you call him from?
It's Mayo from the South.
Mayo from the South, talk to me.
What's going on, Coach? I just wanted to talk about some fights happened last night. Alicia Baumgartner did a great job. She had a good game plan.
Yeah.
And that girl she beat, you know, when you look at her, you can see why it gave Alicia Baumgartner and why she took the L to when she was green in her career. Like, that was a good fight.
Yeah.
And she really showed her growth and development. Really happy to see that. To touch on what the other caller was saying about, like, the belt and you know, people like amateur pedigrees, like that guy. I mean, I'm not sure what his name was. I know he was just from Hamburger, Germany. I was just calling him the man from Hamburger all night.
Hamburger, yeah.
He called Frank Martin. It was he was really good. Like,
yeah.
And like people, too often when we don't know these fighters where they coming from, we judge them and think they bums or whatever. But like, looking at somebody's pedigree to medal in the Olympics is like a tough thing to do. Like, you're going against people from all around the world. To even get to the Olympics in the first place is difficult. And it doesn't, normally translate into the pro ranks, but usually good amateurs make good pros. And anything about Frank Martin, man, he started boxing late. I was actually impressed that he was even in there with a dude of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? From as few fights as he's had. Like, he started his career like late teens, early 20s. Like, he really didn't have no background at all. And you going against a dude who's bronze in the Olympics. This dude's been boxing his whole life. You know what I mean? And I think it was a close fight. I edged it for the other guy probably by like a round, but it could have went either way. It was Frank Martin's best performance, but again, like Frank Martin didn't have like a ton of amateur experience, and he's just just a tremendous athlete. A student of the game, he gets better and better every time I see him. I really like him. But with Andy Cruz, man, you said you didn't see that fight.
Yeah, I didn't see it, man. I gotta watch it. I didn't get a chance to see the fight.
Yeah, Andy Cruz is his pedigrees. He beat Keyshawn Davis like 4 times in the amateurs. He beat him for the gold medal. He's a real skilled boxer, and last night he really displayed skills. But his first fight was a 10-round fight. It's called a contender, and that's why he won that intercontinental belt. I know people don't like that. I'm used to the minor belts and stuff like that. But it's just
first fight a 10-rounder, so that means they got him on the fast track. Who is he with? He's with the PBC, right?
No, he's with his own.
He's with his own. He's with Eddie Hearn. Oh, okay, Eddie Hearn got him. Okay.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn got him. Yeah, they're trying to do what they did with Lomachenko. He's talking about getting a world title in his 3rd fight. Yeah, so expect to see him fast track. And from his amateur pedigree, yeah, man, that dude's good. I was looking at him last night. This dude was short. He's like 5'8", but his arm reach is like.
You know what?
He got like the same arm reach as Terrence Crawford, bro. It was like when I saw him, I understood why Keyshawn Davis had problems with him. This dude's arms are long as shit.
Yeah. As somebody Andy Cruz
jabbing dude from across the ring.
Doggone.
Street Fighter Zangief.
He said he was jabbing dude from across the ring.
Just motherfucker arms with Stendo and Spectre Gadget arms.
He got a stendo clip on his arm. Yeah, nigga, I got a stendo clip. Nigga, what's happening?
Arms got extensions, man. Yeah, his arms were long as fuck, bro. And his defense was like really good.
Yeah.
IQ was on point. He whitewashed the guy like every round. Like and he went the full distance, the full 10 rounds. He didn't look terribly last. Looked like he got a good tank.
Yeah.
Footwork, all that was just clicking, man. Like this dude is really developed, and you can really see his pedigree.
Okay. I will see what's up then. We'll see. Hopefully we can get and the guy he fought had like 35. No, this guy he fought had like 40 something fights. He had over 40. He had like 40, 43, 44 fights, somewhat, if I'm not mistaken.
Then Keyshawn Davis fought the same guy. Yeah. He fought him a couple fights ago, like a little 8-rounder.
Yeah.
But this is his first fight, and it's like a 10-rounder. Like, yeah, they're trying to move him fast. He's talking about getting him in title contention, like in his 3rd fight, trying to like push him like Lomachenko. He's like 27 years old, so he had that long amateur career. He ain't got time to waste. He's trying to get straight to it, and he's in the lightweight division, man. Like another gold medalist in the lightweight division. Like it's about to get real.
How old? He's about. Hotter. I think he's about. He might be like 26, 27 years old. If I'm not mistaken, Andy Cruz, right? Yeah, he's about 27 years old. So yeah, that's probably why they're trying to fast track him. Hey, but Mayo from the Shy, salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling the show. Shy Town, stand up. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Shout out to Tommy Tom dropping that $2 super chat. He said, I think Frank versus Keyshawn is the match to make. You know what? I don't know if Keyshawn. Do you think? Well, you know what? Do you think Keyshawn will want to get in there with that guy right now? I mean, Keyshawn has probably developed a little bit more. He's training with Shakur and he trains with Crawford, so he probably gained a wealth of knowledge and experience from training with those guys, sparring with Crawford, sparring with Shakur. So he may be able to, you know what I mean? That may be the edge that he needs. But I gotta watch this fight. I have to watch this fight. Because I've been hearing a lot about this guy. You know, he has that Cuban pedigree. So you get what I'm saying? Shout out to VA Fitted. What's going on, fam? What's happening? Tommy Tom, what did he say? He said Keyshawn been calling him out. All right, well, shit. Keyshawn been calling him out. Then Bob Arum need to make that happen. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, kid. I'm really not sure about this fight. I mean, every time you got in the ring with this guy, from the amateurs and even the Olympics, he was putting hands and foots on you. You know, The guy's putting hands and foots on you, and now we're in the pros. Now I know you're training with Crawford. I know that. Hold on a second. I know you're training with Crawford, kid. I get it. I understand. As a matter of fact, let me go here. I know you're training with Crawford. I get it. I understand, kid. But the fact still remains. This guy's been putting hands and foots on you since the beginning of time. And now you're sweating me to make this fight happen. I have to call Eddie to make it happen. I will. But I think you guys can fight later on down the line. I don't know if you want to see, timing is everything too. Timing is everything too. Shit, you know, they're on a collision course maybe. So do you, if you Bob Arum, I mean, of course, none of us are promoters, but if you Bob Arum, do you want to make that fight happen now? If you Eddie Hearn, do you want to make that fight happen now? Caller, what's your name and you calling from?
Hey, how you doing, Coach Malachi? This is I'm from Charlotte.
What's your name, fam?
Sports Heaven.
Oh, Kevin from Charlotte. Talk to me.
No, sir. Sports Heaven.
Oh, Sports Heaven from Charlotte. Talk to me.
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm doing good, fam.
Yeah, I want to give you a shout out first. When it comes down to analyzing fights and breaking fights down and getting to the X's and O's, you're one of the best in the business. That's why I listen to you.
I appreciate that.
For the most part.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I just was going to talk a little touch on Alicia, Andy Cruz, Martin, and I just want to put a little bit of pinch on Tank and Devin.
Okay, go ahead. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you, brother. I thought Alicia, the way she sit on her punches for a female is amazing. They talk about her gas tank, but she utilizes so much energy. When you utilize energy and power like that, and you got all those muscles, you know, it's gonna take you longer to recover.
Mm-hmm.
That's just who she is. The same thing could be said about Martin. The brother, they're gonna have those moments in the fight when they utilize too much energy. They're gonna have to take time to recover. You don't want to take that away from them because that's what makes them special. So I think Alicia did a good job. I think she can beat Serrano. I think she can stop her, and I think she can arguably do something with Savannah too. I mean, not Savannah.
You talking about Katie Taylor?
The girl from UK.
Katie Taylor.
Yes, sir. I think that's a 50-50 fight because Katie might can capitalize on those rounds when she take off.
Yeah, Katie like to bang. I can see Katie has fast hands. I can see Katie walking in the traps. Now she's not the most defensively sound fighter. You know, I know a lot of people love Katie Taylor. She's a legend in the game. But sometimes she'll throw caution to the wind and she'll go at it. she'll go at it.
Yeah.
I think that Alicia Baumgartner, I think she'll beat those girls. I think she'll beat Katie Taylor. I think she'll beat Amanda Serrano as well. I think she can be. You know, she have to fight it. She have to fight a perfect fight, but I think she can beat them. She'll beat both of them.
I think she'll run into a problem with that Cameron girl, the other girl that beat Marshall. I think she'll run into a problem with her.
Oh yeah. I got you, Cameron. Yeah.
I do. All right, and I wanted to slide over to Cruz. I don't agree with the caller before last. Cruz put on a masterpiece boxing performance. The way it was beautiful, brother. You really need to watch that. He was setting traps. He really looked like the more experienced boxer. If I have any flaws, if I was to take Keyshawn and him today, I would lean with Keyshawn. Because what I will say is, Cruz don't sit on his punches, period. And he pity pat, and that might be a problem with Keyshawn. So the stuff he got off in the amateurs with, he might not, but Cruz was really fun to watch, man. If you really enjoy boxing, you would really enjoy it, which I know you do. Yeah. You would really enjoy watching that stuff.
Yeah, I missed it, man. I was writing my script, man. I'm like, as soon as I in this live, I gotta go back to writing some more. So, but yeah, I missed it. But again, a lot of these young guys, I want to see these guys mix it up, fight. You know, I heard a lot about Cruz, a lot about Frank Martin, a lot about Michelle Rivera, a lot about Edwin De Los Santos. That dude knocking everybody out. He getting the ring with Edwin De Los Santos. I'm like, man, you know, so some of these young guys, like we got to see these guys. Now I have Tank the creme de la creme at 135. I don't think nobody beats Tank. I just think he hit too damn hard. And he's just as good as any of those top guys, but he has something that they don't have. He had that one hitter quitter. So, but I just want to see a lot of these guys mix it up. The 135-pound division, if these guys stay there, because more than likely they're going to eventually move up. I think Andy Cruz is about 5'9", so he has the height. He's a big 35-pounder, so he has the height to probably go to a 140 if he wanted to.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? So,
and I agree with the Tank thing. I ain't gonna hold the lines. I know a lot of people that are popular show. A lot of people call them. I just want to thank you for letting me call on. I do think Taney. I do agree. I personally think Tank beat Taney at 140. As good as Haney is, I think he's a master at keeping distance with his size and his reach. But just my opinion. Like you say, when people talk about, oh man, he don't get hit. No, man, this is fighting. You got to go 12 rounds. You're going to get hit. That's what makes Sugar Ray Leonard and the great Marvin Hagler and Durant. That's what makes those guys so. It's a fight.
Right. It's a fight, man.
Even Floyd, for example.
Yeah, Floyd got hit, got hurt. He got rocked by several fighters throughout his career. People forget about that. Like, this what happens. It is what it is. So, but listen, shout out to Sports Heavy Man from Charlotte. Salute to you, fam. Yes, sir. I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, this is just the reality of the situation. You're gonna get hit in boxing. And see, this is another thing too, right? I think a lot of these guys, they, when I hear people say stuff like, okay, this guy's a hype job, he fought a Eurobomb, and you don't know anything about the guy who he fought. If you don't have any information to know anything about the guy who Frank Martin fought, how do you come to the conclusion that he's a Eurobomb? Is it based on his skin complexion? So if he's white and you never heard of him, and it's a black fighter that's not signed to the promotional company that you pledge allegiance to, if he don't knock him out, he's a Eurobomb. So like these are some of the most uneducated boxing fans I've seen, and that's what's going on. You have a bunch of uneducated boxing fans who have different agendas. They have race agendas. They have promotional company and TV network agendas. Their agenda is everything but boxing, and they don't have boxing criteria. So if you don't do your homework and study to know who this guy is, how did you come to the conclusion that he's a Eurobomb? Caller, what's your name when you're calling from?
Coach A.
Your phone going in and out. What's your name when you're calling from?
Oh, really? Jamie from North.
Jamie, you got a I think Jamie from New York, right?
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Jamie from New York, talk to me.
Coach, you hear me now?
Yeah, your phone breaking up, but go ahead. We'll try to get through it.
Hello? Oh, yeah. I wanted to previous call some stuff that you think, and I wanted to share with you guys.
Your phone. Hey, can you call back, Jamie? Your phone going in and out. I can't hear you. Man.
Okay, I'll call back, Coach.
All right. All right, sorry, Jamie from New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's the craziest thing. There are certain words that just overly used in boxing on social media. Eurobomb is overly used. Hype job is overly used. Overrated is overly used. Like some of these tomato cans, some of these overly used. Some of these words are just overly used. It's misplaced. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Fast from Baltimore. How you feel?
Man, Fast and Be More. Talk to me, fam.
Nothing much. I agree with you on that, man. Everybody ain't bummed because you don't know him and shit. That's a fact. But on the Frank fight, I mean, dude, yeah, ain't nobody know him, but dude had a good ass game plan, man. Like, I mean, when you look at it, I was like, damn, he must have like really studied Frank and shit because he kept on catching Frank with that right going to the body when he was like leaning back. And Derek James kept telling him like, bro, you can see a shot coming before they get to you. Like, why are you just floating back like that? You keep getting hit with that shit. He was like, you down. I think you down. Which he was, because I had him down going into the 10th round, 6-3. I was like, oh my God, if he don't win these next 3 rounds or get a knockdown, it's either a draw or if he get a knockdown, he edged the fight out. But damn, it's pretty close. But I like that Frank showed that he can be clutch though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even when I was saying he was down and shit, and he was down in the fight, he ain't seemed to really press too much, whereas though he was out of control. You get what I'm saying? And like the guy was saying, by him being a late starter, I mean, I think he pretty solid. Like his last fight against Rivera, I thought that was a 50-50 fight. I had Rivera winning. I thought Rivera was going to win before the fight happened, but Frank showed me something in that fight. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? He can build off something. Hopefully he get a title shot in the future.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good career building fight for him because the fight was exciting.
It was a good fight. So it was definitely a good fight. And my thing is, Fast, this is my thing. Like, this is the issue that I have with a lot of these guys online. We're quick to, like, they don't have a boxing criteria. I always talk about, do you have a boxing criteria? Because, the boxing criteria is the only way you can really judge, a fight or know what you're looking at. Understand what's in front of you. When you're watching the fight and breaking it down, that's how you can break down a fighter's tangibles, what he's good at, what he's not good at, when he's in certain situations, how does he respond, how does he react, how is if you don't have that, if your criteria is promotional company and race and based on who I like because of where he's from, and it's not based on boxing, how can you say that I can miss properly? You say, oh man, that guy who tank fighting is a bum. But the guy who tank fighting may be a silver medalist and may have a hell of an amateur pedigree, and he's dominating guys in other weight divisions or whatever the case may be. But because you don't know who he is, and because you don't have a boxing criteria, you won't understand that. So you're making decisions based on how you feel instead of based on the tangibles that goes within a boxing match and a fighter's skill set. And this is the problem.
Real shit. I mean, them dudes don't even be scoring the fights, coach. They just be looking with their eyes and going with their feelings. You know what I mean? Half the time, so they don't really be paying attention to details for real though. But you see that boy Tank Davis back. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he get this Devin fight, man.
Take out of jail. Take out the tank.
You know who was the first to greet him too when he came out, D-Block. D-Block was the first one to shake his hand, sign the autographs. You know what I mean? Had the Ravens jersey on and all that shit. But yeah, coach, I'm gonna keep tuning in. Appreciate it.
All right, shout out to Facts. Yeah, man, take out of jail. Take out. As a matter of fact, we're gonna do this for Tank. Tank out of jail right now, y'all. Tank is out of jail right now. We celebrating. Tank is out of jail. Happy. Shout out to Tank Davis.
Turn around.
Man, Tank out of jail, man. So it's something to celebrate, something to look forward to. Hold on. Caller, hold on. Shout out to Chris White dropping that $2 super chat. He said, I just found out Frank broke that man's face. I mean, he should have broke his face. The guy was a 12-1 underdog. 12-1 underdog. You get what I'm saying? You got to take that into consideration too. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's Al from Oaktown.
Al from Oaktown, talk to me.
Yo, you hear me good, coach? I'm not breaking up nothing crazy?
I hear you real good. You sound real clear.
Okay, listen, coach. Who is that caller that was saying D-Block is from Oakland?
He made a mistake. That was James Lee from Baltimore.
Okay. Well, James Lee, we don't claim D-Block. He's not from here. D-Block be saying some crazy shit. All right? I don't know nobody from here that got another man's name tattooed on their hand that ain't, never did nothing for them. I'm just saying. The man be saying all sorts of ridiculous shit like Ryan Garcia is the next all-time great, Edgar Berlanga is the next great. Come on. Is this a man that we can take serious? Oakland, we do not claim him. Martin from Oakland, Bless 360, we do not claim D-Block. We fuck with D-Block.
But D-Block is a character. But anyway, moving forward.
Right.
So moving forward to this Frank Martin fight. I think what it looked like, Frank Martin broke his face in the 10th round with a headbutt. Because if you look, there was a big headbutt, and he headbutted the right side of his face, which was pretty much the eye that was swollen shut.
Yeah.
Whoever that last caller that was that called you, he had the fight pretty accurate. I had it the same way. Going into the 10th round, I had him down by 3 rounds. And I was telling myself,
When you say him, who was him?
To win all,
oh, you mean Frank?
Oh, Frank. Sorry. Frank. I had Frank down all 3 rounds, just like the last caller. And I was telling myself he needs to win all 3 of these rounds, and he needs a knockdown. And he was able to clutch it. So
yeah,
I'll just, everybody said the negatives. I'm going to just display the positives. That was really the championship caliber mentality stuff right there. But the problem with Frank is that, he tries to box too much. And really, I think he needs to switch to a pressure fighting style because he's good on the inside. That's really, all I want to say. It was a good fight. The dude that he fought was actually really good. And the reason why I say he was good, because he had good footwork. He had a good understanding of southpaw. And he took away Frank Martin's jab. People aren't giving him enough credit for taking away Frank Martin's jab. So that's really all I want to say.
All right, shout out to Al from Oakland, man. Salute, fam. Overtown, stand up, man. Salute. Hey, I'm going to piggyback off of what Al said. You heard what he said? Al say, look, man, he took away Frank Martin's jab. People not even looking at that. People wasn't looking at it because, this what I'm trying to say. This what happened when you have the inmates running the prison yard. When you have the inmates running the prison yard, they ain't got a boxing criteria. They don't even notice that. Well, he took the jab away. How did he take the jab away? How do you take a person's jab away? Timing. Timing and great counterpunchery. If I'm fast enough to throw my jab on top of your jab and land while slipping your jab, and you notice that every time I try to throw my jab, he's timing me so good, he's catching me before I even get my hand back to play defense. That's how you take a guy's jab away. But you also got to have footwork as well. Proper footwork. So, but when you sit back and say a guy's a bum because he's from Germany, he's white, this and that, whatever the case may be, and you haven't even done your homework on him. You don't even know what his pedigree is as a fighter. Didn't nobody know what this guy pedigree was as a fighter that Frank Martin was fighting last night. But we did know he was a 12-1 underdog. He was a 12-1 underdog, right? So this what it is. The odds makers got it wrong, or maybe they overrated Frank Martin. That's a possibility too. Maybe they overrated Frank Martin. Styles make fights. They didn't take it to the equation. Maybe they didn't take that into the equation. Look at man, this dude right here, man. I don't know now. Them mother right here, he ain't no slouch. You get what I'm saying? So, but I'm hearing a lot of the Frank Martin defenders, and Frank Martin's been talking a lot of trash on social media and stuff like that. But you Frank Martin defenders, you got to take it. You can't dish it, and then you want to dish it, but you can't take it. A lot of you Frank Martin defenders who are pro PBC guys, pro Aerosmith guys, when you see people like Shakur Stevenson fight, or Kid Austin fight, or some other guy fight, and they don't perform in the fashion that you say that they should perform in, y'all say, oh man, he ain't ready for Frank. He ain't ready for Frank Martin. That dude a bomb. He ain't ready for Frank Martin. He overhyped. Frank Martin do A, B, C, and D. Then when Frank Martin get in the ring with a 12-1 underdog, and he struggled against him and go life and death with him, now y'all want to move the goalposts. True. If you can't take it, don't dish it. Carter, what's your name when you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie from New York. You sound a whole lot better. Salute, fam.
Thank you. Good. All right, Coach. Salute to you and everyone in the chat. I wanted to share with you something, Coach, and the people in the chat. You know, we are quick to judge people, man, like with the haters that we don't know about, right? We never heard of them. We never seen them before. So when we talk about European fighters, we're quick to call them Eurobums, right?
Right.
When we talk about a white guy, hey, he can't fight, he's white, right? Or the Asian, they can't really see, right? We come up with all this crazy shit and all these ideas, right? But
all these stereotypes.
I think it's mostly Americans.
These are stereotypes. Use stereotypes, yeah, racial stereotypes.
Yeah, stereotypes.
Yeah.
And I think most Americans like fanboys, right, and casuals that don't know much shit about, they don't know shit about boxing or more about, not enough about boxing. But coach, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, these motherfuckers from across the pond or wherever this is at, whatever they come from, they can fight, man.
Yeah, they can.
They also bring the heat. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is, again, it's a global sport. This isn't the NBA. This is not Major League Baseball. This is the whole world competes. So when they say global, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers can fight, man. And people need to realize we need to stop calling these people bums when we don't know of them, because you know what? We always heard about these cherry picks going wrong, but for real, coach, that shit ain't no cherry pick, man. That is just that these motherfuckers are, you took them for granted. You know what I'm saying, coach?
Yeah.
And that's another mistake that young, fighters do. You can't underestimate your opponent, man, because these motherfuckers can fight. So any night can be their night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know if he took it for granted. I just think that guy was better than what they anticipated. And then when you got a trainer like a Derrick James that says, I don't study fight film. I don't study no fighters. Like what trainer don't study fighters? I don't study the opponent.
True.
I don't study the
Coach,
opponent. Yeah.
And listen, true. But coach, I'm not going to voice my opinion on the fight because I missed it. I didn't see it. But the truth is, man, I just want people to know, stop throwing that word bum around, because these dudes, these motherfuckers that we never heard of, they can fight, man. Believe it. They bring the heat too, just like we do. All right, coach, that's my call, brother. Good day, man.
Yeah, motherfucker be like, I don't need to study nobody, man. I don't need to study nobody. I said, well, it showed that you didn't study. If you would have studied the guy, you would have knew what his strengths and weaknesses were. You would have knew. Your fighter would have been better prepared. I think it was obvious that he wasn't prepared. And your fighter would have been better prepared. Like, man, this motherfucker here, this motherfucker right here, god damn, man. Didn't they say I was a 12-1? They do the 12-1 underdog, right? I supposed to be walking through this dude, huh? Only problem is somebody forgot to tell Artem that. True. Artem like, man, I don't know what these niggas talking about. These niggas thinking I'm sweet. Eurobomb, cause I'm from Armenia. This that Black American shit they were talking about. They think, the Black Americans feel that anybody that's not black is a bum that's from the UK, that's from overseas, and because they black and they got melanin, they should better run through. Oh, that what they think they see there? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I got something for this boy. True. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because you ain't heard of them. You only hear about the same 5 fighters. These dudes don't do home. And that's why I say, like, some of these guys, like, you can have a conversation with them, and it's based on everything. But look what he did to such and such. Did you see how Spence knocked out the old combo? Or did you see how Shakur dropped such and such and this and that? What you think he gonna do to him? I say, sir, you trying to triangle theory. These are the same people that said, oh man, you see, because Spence went 12 rounds with Sean Porter, and Spence won by a split decision. So you know what Sean Porter gonna do to Bud, and then when Bud stopped him, oh man, he was on his way out the door. He was half in, half out. He was past his prime, but y'all wasn't saying that prior to the fight though. True. You can't beat these dudes. Come here, Kyle. Listen, they argue both sides of the coin, heads and tails. What's good? Huh?
I think my tooth is about to fall out.
Okay, your tooth?
Yeah.
All right, so. You want me to try to take it out later or just wait?
I'll just wait.
All right. I'm almost finished, Kyle. I'm almost finished. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though? So, yeah, they'll be like, yeah, man, I'm just saying, that these dudes, bro, I just sit back, man. Bro. Like this, some of the stuff I be hearing just dumbfounds me sometimes. Shout out to Ellie Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. He said Dev looked more like a mouse and a tree hugger rather than a dog versus Loma. Until Tank fights top dudes, he's unproven, but we know 100% Nelo's overrated. Salute to Coach Eddie, exposing all Duck Nello's violations and charges. Goddamn Allen boy, Allen got his foot on Canelo nigga.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Listen, you can't beat these dudes. Before the fight, they say it's heads. When heads get knocked out, after the fight, they say tails. Wait a minute, hold on. We just took your prediction. This is exactly what you said. Before the fight, you said this dude gonna get exposed. This will gonna happen. You saw what he did to such and such, so you automatically know what Sean Porter gonna do to such and such. And then as soon as it don't work out, they oh man, well, I ain't never said that. Well, no, what I was saying was, no, see, his daddy did this and that. And I'm like, okay, and his dad they've been training for years. His guy been boxing since he was 7 years old. In the history of this guy's boxing career, his daddy never threw a towel in. Never threw a towel in. He got dropped by Errol and a flash knockdown. He jumped back up. He never threw a towel in. Never. This one fight, he fight Crawford, they throw the towel in. Oh man, well, you know, it really don't count it. He was old and washed up. But y'all wasn't saying that. Well, let's move on to something else. And then they move on to something else. And they repeat the same, they repeat the same repetitive behavior over and over and over again. Just keep stepping over the line, just violate in direct violation of boxing. For real.
We're the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Nello.
When you throw the receipts back in their face, wait a minute, dog, this is exactly what you said before this fight started. Now after the fight, this is what you saying now. When you show them the actual footage, this is exactly what you said, they go to niggas playing.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question, did you? 5.
Same mistake with Tyson Fury. They made that same. Now I don't like Tyson Fury. Everybody know that. That ain't no secret. But guess what? Well, I cannot take nothing from him as a boxer. I like him as a boxer. He's a damn good boxer. I'm not gonna lie. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, what's going on? This old school from Chicago.
Old school from the shot. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach, did I hear right? I heard Andy Cruz was turning professional now. He's going to be fighting now. Did I hear that right?
Yeah, he fought last night.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you, boy. Hey, Coach, you got to watch that young man, too. I'm telling you, Coach, he's real good, too, Coach. But you already know that, Coach. He's going at 135, too. Boy, there's going to be some awakening down at that 135. See, the Coach problem with that 135 is too many top names out there. They ain't good. They ain't got good game and everything. They just got top names. I look at them being a lot of pretenders. I wouldn't look at them being busters or bums or nothing like that. They pretending to be great, but they're not great, Coach. That 135 has to be cleaned out, Coach. I wonder who's going to be doing all that cleaning out there at 135. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. There's going to be a lot of somebody down there who gets rich, and they shouldn't be. I don't know what else to tell you, Coach, but there's going to be a lot of reckoning around there. And, hey, welcome to the league, Andy. Boy, I'm telling you, it's looking great I'm telling you, these, I ain't going to call them bums, but they're going to be running to 140 now, Coach. It's going to be getting hot at 135. Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to do it.
All right, shout out to Old School. Salute. Shot Town, stand up. Yeah, man. So, yeah, you get what I'm saying, though? Hold on. I'm typing something. Shout out to Candy. Shout out to what's this, Candy Slim? Shout out to Candy Slim. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter upper. Bam, dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Candace Slim, he said, I didn't hear any legendary instructions coming from Coach James either. He said, at one point, I thought I heard him say, just grab his hair. Your thoughts, though? You know what? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear him say grab his hair. I didn't hear him say grab his hair. You know, I'm not saying he didn't say it, but I didn't hear it because I had the volume down. So I didn't hear it. I need to go back and listen to it. How you gonna grab his hair with gloves, though? If he said that, how was he gonna grab his hair with gloves? You know, you get what I'm saying? Like how? You know? But anyway, that's my thing, though, guys. I think before every fight, I think that boxing fans online need to do some research on the actual opponent. When you do research, don't oh man, this his record. No, don't just look at his record. Look at his style of fighting. Look at fighters that he's fought that's similar to the guy that he's in the process of fighting in his upcoming fight. You have to do your research on that stuff. If you don't do your research, you will say stuff, you'll make knee-jerk reactions and make knee-jerk comments out of ignorance. We do know in Blackistan, in Wakanda, in Zamunda, we do in the Alphabet Boys, we do know that they are cut from the same cloth. They know nothing about boxing, and their criteria is race-related or self-hate race-related or who I don't like versus who I do like. It ain't based on skills. They can't break down a fight film. They don't know what a trap counter is. They don't know what swaying side to side is. They don't know how to deflect, parry. They don't know what a step back is. They don't know how to slip and counter. They don't know what rolling with the shots is. They don't understand how to measure distance and range. They don't understand how to take away someone else's jab. They don't understand how to stop someone from throwing his backhand. What type of offensive maneuvers or defensive maneuvers that you must do in order to make sure that you are always in place to slip, counter, and hit and not get hit. Something that they call swimming without getting wet. They don't know these things. They have a Dr. Umar Johnson criteria when it comes to boxing. Their criteria is he's from, he has melanin. He's ripped. He's in Shango shape. He has the power. He has the strength of Ogun. He has that Ogun energy. That's their criteria. Right? So it's cool when they do it. And shout out to Finesse 2 times. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck them. You show them that hypocrisy. Hold that mirror up, and show it to them. They don't like what they see in the mirror. It's ugly though. The truth is ugly sometimes, right? Some people like to hear the well-dressed-up lie, and they hate the naked truth. You get what I'm saying? These are the same people who said Dimitri Bivol was a Eurobrom prior to him beating Canelo. True. When Canelo picked Dimitri Bivol to fight, they said that Canelo was cherry picking. Dimitri Bivol is a Eurobomb. Nobody never heard of him. I said, that's not true. I remember Dimitri Bivol on HBO when he used to fight on Sergey Kovalev's undercard. True. Him and Barrera, I remember them. When he used to fight on Sergey Kovalev's undercard, this was Sergey Kovalev was the crusher. They knew nothing about the guy. But he was a bum because he was not with the PBC, one, and he wasn't black. True. That was the only criteria. And they hate Canelo. What makes Bivol a bum? Well, Canelo fighting him, so I hate Canelo, so that makes him a bum. That's one. Two, I ain't never heard of him. You do know that this guy's an Olympian gold medalist, and he used to fight on a hell of an amateur pedigree, and he used to fight on the undercard of Sergey Kovalev all the time. You do know that, right? He's still a bum, all right. And he ain't got no fan base anyways. And then as soon as Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo, they became Dimitri Bivol fans. True. Dante's Boxing Nation, IK TV, said that this was a cherry pick going wrong for Canelo. No, they said it was a cherry pick that went wrong. Dimitri Bivol was a bum. He was a Euro bum. Canelo cherry picking this and that. That's what they said, right? As soon as Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo, they all of a sudden became Dimitri Bivol fans. True. Boy, them niggas switched up quick, boy. I said, damn, is this the same? Is this the same? Boy, they switched up quick. They immediately became Dimitri Bivol fans. Yeah, boy, I knew what Bivol was gonna do to him, boy. I knew Bivol was gonna put it on Canelo, boy. But Bivol pretty good. Dude, you don't drop 25 videos saying this man was a Eurobomb, Canelo cherry picking, this and that. You don't drop 25 videos. And then after the fight, the next videos you don't make, now you Dimitri Bivol, you got a Dimitri Bivol t-shirt, you got Dimitri Bivol boxer shorts. Dog, you watching you can't make this up. True. These are guys who you be arguing with online. These are niggas who be threatening you online, calling me coon, don't even know what a coon is. If you knew what the definition of a coon is, clearly I am not that. They call me a coon, call me a sellout, tell me they got shooters, they gonna pull up, this and that. Just bro ignorant niggas. True. Homie, what a check left hook is. How to take away how to take away your opponent's jab when you fight him. Nigga, shut up. You's a coon. You's an Uncle Tom. You's a sellout. You know, that's what you is. You got raccoon energy. Sir, I asked you a boxing related question. Do you have a boxing related answer? You's a coon. You's an Uncle Tom. You's a sellout. Sir, do you live with your mama? Yeah, I live with my mama. Are you helping your mama pay rent? Well, I'm living between my mama and my baby mama's house. So you live between your mama and your baby mama's house. Are you helping her pay rent? You's a coon. You's an Uncle Tom. You sell out. Like, you can't make this up. True. Like, they call me a coon as though that hurt my feelings. Dude, you do know that. Them words don't hurt me. You do know that. Like, you really waste your time with that. You know, I just got through listening to the Alphabet Board. I got through listening to Jabba the Hutt. LDBC Strong. I got to listen to them. That explains why your IQ is so low. True. I know who you just got through listening to. That's why explains why your IQ so low. That's why you so IQ so low right now. That's why you call me with the bullshit every day. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. You got a group of broke niggas on the internet going around want to be gangsters and bullies. Nigga, you broke. You ain't got no money. Literally. You living in a Section 8 apartment with your baby mama. The rent is $14. And you're late on the rent. True. Section 8 is paying 99.9% of your rent that you're in the apartment that you're living in. You pay $14 a month rent, you and your baby mama, and you late on the rent. But you call it talking about contracts. How much money certain fighters should take. You can't make this shit up. Literally. Anyways, shout out to Casino Life Press. Shout out to Swat Jones. Shout out to D Block. Shout out to Casino from ATL. Shout out to Swat Jones from Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to D Block from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to James Lee from B-More. Shout out to Mason from Flint, Michigan. Shout out to Mayo from the Shy. Shout out to Sports Heaven from Charlotte. Shout out to Jamie from New York. Shout out to Fats from B-More. Shout out to Al from Old Town. Shout out to Old School from Shy. It is what it is. I'm going to keep my foot on these niggas' necks. That's what I do. I'm going to keep my foot on their neck. I would not back up. I would not retreat. No retreat, no surrender. I plan on stomping the cockroaches out. I am Unicron from the Transformers. I specialize in destroying, I can't talk because it's busy out of my mouth, destroying, annihilating, and devouring boxing communities. I see a group of weak, broke niggas who want to be militant, gangster, YouTube Malcolm X's, say they've been around for a long time. I come on the scene and I devour them. These niggas is trash to me. I don't respect these niggas. I don't like the women in your crew too. The niggas or the women. Don't give a damn about them. You got a bunch of Boquishas in your group. A bunch of Boquisha Shaniquas in your group. Coach Malachi don't like Boquisha. Coach Malachi don't like Shaniquas. Coach, he don't like Glorrillas. Pookie, Ray Rays, Man-Mans. He don't like them. Guess what? You niggas is my open enemy. You make black people look bad. Call me what you want to call me. You still gonna be that same broke. You still gonna be that same broke, Five Alive, juicy juice drinking, milk drinking, cereal eating, Frito-Lay chips eating, Nick Sack smoking, PS5 playing, broke nigga that you was proud of calling me. True. All praise is due to the Most High.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
I don't believe in arguing with ignorance.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad. Look at you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Rocky Austin, he said, Coach, you said Harat Onion is a tomato can. He said there's no tomato can about that dude last night. Yes, I said he was a can based on the criteria that was presented in front of me. I'm using the talk. See, what you got to realize, Rocky, I'm using the talking points that a lot of these dudes use online. Didn't nobody know? You can't even pronounce his name. You can't pronounce his name. Harat, wasn't it Harut, whatever, Harat Onion? You can't pronounce his name. So didn't nobody know who this dude was? Let's be real. Hey, nigga find out after the fight. Man, that dude ain't no can, bro. I thought he was tomato can. Well, he came to fight. Wait, but didn't you niggas say that? Y'all was just saying, oh no, y'all told me it was tomato. He was a can, dog. He was a can. Did he fight like no can last night? True. Man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to the shout out to the set trips, man, and Glory Day.
Gloria Day and the set trips.
These niggas don't play. These niggas don't play.
We don't play.
You ain't heard, they be tripping.
We be tripping.
So they swerving on.
We swerve on.
No faking and no switching. And repping hard for the set. Oh, mamas, it ain't no lie. Because niggas gonna bust.
Niggas gonna bust.
When you're battling the ignorance that's online, you gotta face the ignorance head on. You can't run from it. You just gotta walk up to it, bap, hit it with a 2-piece, and just slap it down when you see it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to Alan Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Alice say, tell D-Block, Coach Eddie comes with facts. Yeah, foot on neck, looks like a duck, smells like a duck, walks and talks like a duck. Just because he been taking roids and think he has an eagle, no, he's a duck and a duck Nello. Okay. Hey, you know, Alan, you will have a lot of Canelo fans. They're gonna be kind of upset. They're gonna get flustered. You know what I mean? You know. And one thing I will say about you, Alan, you are consistent. Shout out to Alan Maddox, man. Hey, anyways, to my haters and detractors, this is how I feel about you. And I have some words of advice to all of my haters and detractors. Stephen A. Smith, tell them how I feel.
Let me address something to some of the haters out there about me. Y'all can kiss my ass. Twice.
Watching? Who probably gonna call me tomorrow, give me some threats? Riley.
Look,
get him.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Content. Shout out to School of X-Men. Shout out to them boys. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to LA Maddox, man. Salute to you, fam. As a matter of fact, we got to give a shout out to all the people who gave super chats. So shout out to LA Maddox, man. Salute to you, brother. Shout out to Candy Slim. Shout out to Chris White. Shout out to Tommy Tom. Shout out to my sister Sabrina Lee. Shout out to Ex Architect. Shout out to Boxing Fanatic. Shout out to I Am Your Leader. Shout out to Rice Eater. It is what it is, man. Shout out to other people in the chat as well. Shout out to Nelly Content. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. Shout out to Swat Jones in the building, Fort Worth, Texas. Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to who else we have in the building? Candy Slim. What's going on, my brother? Dr. Paul Evans. Salute. Who else we have? F Society. Big Sarge 31. Salute, fam. Who else we have? Shout out to Teach in the building. Jason Phillips. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to Rick Timms. Salute to Reese Mack. The Miggity Mac Daddy. Shout out to the Mac Daddy. We're going to have a good show tomorrow. I promise you we're going to have a good show. Shout out to Shakur. He said, tell Frank to sign the contract. Shout out to J-Man. Shout out to shout out to Papa Cat. Papa Cat, what's going on, fam? You got shooters, huh? You got shooters, huh? Hey, you got shooters, huh? Pew, pew, pew. Rah! Pew, pew, pew. Rah! Nigga, boy, they be into it, boy. Hey, if you listen to some of these dudes, boy, they be sounding convincing too. They really think, you know what get me though? All jokes aside. This some real shit. I'm finna tell y'all some real shit. These dudes really think, hold on, I'm trying to get my camera. Yeah, these niggas, they really think a nigga be at the house. Oh shit, oh my Lord, I'm scared. Open up this computer. Oh my God, this nigga gonna call me, threatening me again. Oh, I'm scared. Oh shit, the phone ringing. It's a Texas number. Oh my God, the ops in Texas. Okay. I hope it ain't this broke nigga E-Money. Oh, yo, he called. Call him, what's the name he called the phone? This E-Money from Texas. Your E-Money, what's up? Nigga, you's a coon, nigga. You's a coon. But I swear to God, nigga, you better not come to Texas, nigga. I was just in Texas about a couple of months ago. I was in San Antonio. I was there a whole week. Nigga, I ain't in San Antonio, nigga. You say you in Texas, you ain't necessarily give a city that you're in. What city specifically that you're in, sir? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about where I'm at. Tommy, yes, mom. Who are you on the computer with? Mom, don't call me Tommy. I'm E-Money on the internet. E-Money, child, you broke. You 29 to going on 30. You ain't helped me pay rent yet. Your baby mama got you on child support. You complaining. Your license suspended. Stop trying to front to be on the internet and talking about that your name E-Money. You ain't got no money. Mom, they can hear you on the call. Anyway, what you were saying, E-Money? Yeah, nigga, you's a coon, nigga. You's a coon, nigga. I got shooters, nigga. Nigga, I got you in the scope right now. I got the yop in the scope. So you're gonna throw it all away because of what? I'm gonna throw it all away because I just don't like you. I was listening to Jabba the Hutt this morning. Jabba the Hutt told me to murk all coons. So I just left Jabba the Hutt. I left the Alphabet Boys, hashtag LDBC week. I just left the Alphabet Boys, and I'm telling you, they encouraged me to come in your chat and threaten you. And hopefully I did a good job. So let me get this straight. You think that I am really scared to answer the phone and open up my computer because of what again, sir? Did you hear the conviction in my voice when I called you a coon? Yes, I heard the conviction in your voice. Did you hear the conviction in my voice when I told you I got shooters? Yes, I heard the conviction in your voice. Did you hear the conviction in my voice when I told you better not come to the fight? Yes, I heard the conviction in your voice. Did you hear the conviction in my voice when I told you not to come to Texas? Yes, I heard the conviction in my voice. Why you ain't scared? Because I don't believe you. True. I don't believe you. You get what I'm saying? I don't believe you. You niggas ain't done nothing in the history of niggerdom to anybody. And you ain't gonna do nothing. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. And once again, it's always our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. It is what it is. Listen to them
dumbass
goons
nigga slipping like we not on his ass.
Are you at the crib?
Yeah.
That nigga Jerry here.
What?
Got one.
All right, bet it's on the floor. Got one, y'all. This dumbass nigga slipping.
Here's Sunday, church Sundays. That's only right that we say a special prayer for those sapsuckers, ham bones, and jive turkeys out there.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Ellie Maddox dropping that $2 super chat. He said, Coach, did Hippity land one of Nelo's 3 fights? I don't think Canelo can handle Hippity, man. Hippity got too much hand speed. He be throwing them paws. Now, before we go, today is Shut Sundays. I want to say a special prayer to these sapsuckers and jive turkeys who like to call a coach Reverend Abernathy. Come on, Abernathy. Lord have mercy. Let's turn to church music. I'm from the South, so let the congregation say amen. Lord have mercy. On this heavenly day, our Father which art in heaven, I like to send a special PSA message out there to all the sapsuckers, jive turkeys, and ham bones. If you are a low IQ motherfucker from the alphabet boy community, better known as the LWC, if you are a jive turkey from Whole Money, better known as H Money, if you are a ham bone from the name of Doodoo Brown, better known as Money Brown, if you are a ham bone from the name of Shigo Fagnon, better known as Ego and Fanon, if you are one of those sapsuckers that be coming over here trying to threaten Coach Malachi Williams, sit your bitch ass down. I say, church, tell them to sit his bitch ass down. We ain't worried about nobody hollering about what they gonna do on the internet. We know your niggas is broke. That's why you don't pay tithes. Reverend Abernathy ain't got time for the bullshit. Your niggas is broke. That's true. You're drinking up all the kids' juicy juices. That's true. You're living with your mama and your baby mama. That's true. Your niggas ain't got no car. That's true. You're the type of nigga that go to the club with your homeboys and your homeboys gotta buy you the drinks at the club because you ain't got no money. That's true. You're the type of nigga that be sitting in the passenger side of your homeboy's ride trying to holler at the baddest female in the streets. That's true. Knowing goddamn well that you're lame. That's true. Knowing goddamn well that you ain't got no game. That's true. Knowing goddamn well that you're wearing your homeboy's shoes that he let you borrow because both of you and him got the same size. You wear the same size. That's true. They like to come over here on church Sundays and talk to Reverend Abernathy. If you want to be saved, I can save you from your devious ways. If you are a fanboy and you like to hate and you like to talk a lot of shit, but you don't have a bossing criteria, I can bless you over here at the First Baptist Church of Abernathy. We like to save sapsuckers and jive turkeys. Yes, Lord. I don't give a damn if you come from the alphabet low IQ community. You got to be one of the dumbest niggas I ever seen in my life. If you're over there with Doodoo Brown, doodooing over yourself, you need to go wipe your ass. If you're over there with Shigo crying like a little bitch, you need to get the bitch out you. If you're over there with Fagnon just fagging up everything, you need to get the hell out my face. But whatever you do, please, Lord, do not bring your candy ass over here to Coach Malachi Williams' chat ever again. If you are a jive turkey, sapsucker, or ham bone and you hate Coach Malachi Williams, nigga, unsubscribe and leave. We don't give a damn about you over here. We don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about your mammy. I don't care nothing about your daddy. I don't care nothing about your baby mama or your homeboy. All I care about is you broke whole ass niggas getting the fuck out my face. That's all I care about. Reverend Abernathy over here at the Church of Abernathy, we are known to put foot in sapsuckers' asses and send them on their candy way. I don't give a damn how hard you sound on the computer. I don't care how mean you sound on the telephone. We know you ain't gonna do nothing. How we know? Lord have mercy. We don't believe you. If your name Boquisha and you got them 17-inch eyelashes and you come from the alphabet boy community, bitch, take your ass back to where you came from. If you a whole ass nigga from the alphabet boy community and you learn from Jabba the Hutt, get them butter biscuits out your mouth. fat boy, go lose some weight and lose one of them chins that you got up under your neck. Yes, Lord. I am known for body bagging boxing communities. They call me Unicron because that's what I do. I don't give a damn about these hoe ass niggas. You was a hoe yesterday. You was a hoe today. And when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to continue to be a hoe. That's what I said. If I offended you, hurt your feelings, made you feel some type of way, good. Tomorrow, the phone lines will be open, 530-494-9636. And let the church say amen. I say let the church say amen. And this is the end of the goddamn show. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, Lord. Shout out to Alan Maddox. Shout out to School of X-Men. It is what it is. Once again, it's on Mr. Boy Coach Malachi Williams, Bill Reverend Abernathy. See you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. It is what it is. And before we go, we got to do the Holy Ghost dance. Today's Sunday. If you feel like doing the Holy Ghost, if you got the Holy Ghost and you feel like getting it in, this is for you. Our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today USA Boxing. You know what I mean? You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.